नई उमंग है, हम नई उमंग है, नई उमंग है, हम नई उमंग है। सेवा में तैयार हम रहे, नई सीख से बेहतर हम बने। हम भारत पेट्रोलियम है, नई उमंग है, हम नई उमंग है, नई उमंग है, हम नई उमंग है। नई उमंग है, हम नई उमंग है, नई उमंग है, हम नई उमंग है। हम भारत पेट्रोलियम है, हम भारत पेट्रोलियम है।
Good morning, dear shareholders. I, Kalavi, Company Secretary of BPCL, welcome you all to the 71st Annual General Meeting of the company. It is indeed my great pleasure to interact with you today. We are conducting the AGM through video conferencing as per the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. Facility for joining this meeting through video conference is made available for the members on a first-come, first-served basis. The company has also provided webcast facility to view the live proceedings of this AGM. The register of directors and key managerial personnel, the register of contracts or arrangements has been made available electronically for inspection by the members during the AGM on request by email. All the relevant documents mentioned in the notice are available electronically for inspection on request. Members present will be on mute mode by the host to avoid disturbances and to ensure the smooth conduct of the meeting. As the AGM is being held through video conference, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members was not applicable, and hence the proxy register is not available for inspection. The company had provided the facility for remote e-voting. The remote e-voting facility was open from Sunday 25th August from 9 a.m. to Thursday 29th August up to 5 p.m. The process for login and for participation in the meeting was intimated in the notice convening the meeting along with the process for e-voting. We have provided the facility for voting electronically during the meeting to those shareholders who are attending the meeting but have not done the remote e-voting prior to the AGM and are otherwise eligible to vote. After the conclusion of Chairman's briefing to the shareholders and the question and answer session, the shareholders may proceed to vote on the proposed resolutions. The voting window will be available up to 15 minutes after the conclusion of the meeting. We have also provided the facility for the shareholders to speak during the meeting. The shareholders who had registered by email as speaker shareholders during the period 21st August to 24th August will be allowed to speak during the meeting. The names of the speaker shareholders will be announced one by one. The moderator will give appropriate access to the concerned shareholder to speak once the chairman opens the floor for question and answer. Further, I have the pleasure of introducing the Board of Directors of the company who are attending the meeting. Shri G. Krishna Kumar, Chairman and Managing Director. Shri Vetsa Ramakrishna Gupta, Director Finance and Chief Financial Officer. Shri Sanjay Khanna, Director Refinery. Shri Sukmal Kumar Jain, Director Marketing. Shri Raj Kumar Dubey, Director Human Resources. Shri Gopal Krishna Agarwal, Independent Director and Chairman of the Audit Committee and Risk Management Committee, who is attending the meeting through video conference from Noida. Shri Ghanshyam Sher, Independent Director and Chairman of Nomination and Remuneration Committee, who is attending the meeting through video conference from Indore. Professor Bhagwati Prasad Saraswat, Independent Director and Chairman of Stakeholder Relationship Committee, who is attending the meeting through video conference from Ajmer. Dr. Aishwarya Biswal, Independent Director and Chairperson of Corporate Social Responsibility Committee and Sustainable Development Committee, who is attending the meeting through video conference from Bhubaneswar. Shri Pradeep Vishambar Agarwal, Independent Director and Chairman of Project Evaluation Committee, who is attending the meeting through video conference from Vadodara. Dr. Sushma Agarwal, Independent Director and Chairperson of Monitoring Committee on Investments in Joint Ventures and Subsidiaries, who is attending the meeting through video conference from Surat. The statutory auditors, the secretarial auditors and the cost auditors are also present at the meeting through video conference. Participation of members through video conference is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the circulars issued by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. I confirm that the requisite quorum is present through video conference, and I request Shri G. Krishna Kumar to take the chair and start the proceedings of the meeting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, dear shareholders. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to the 71st Annual General Meeting of Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. It's my privilege to be here today to address you as we reflect on a year of remarkable achievements and look at the exciting opportunities that lie ahead for Bharat Petroleum. I thank all the directors, representative of the President of India, representative of Government of Kerala, representative of other major shareholders, our auditors, and all members attending this AGM virtually. Srimati Kamini Chavan Ratan and Shri APM Mohammad Hanish, Government Nominee Directors, are unable to attend the meeting due to their business exigencies. The notice of the AGM, the Directors' Report, and the audited accounts for the year ended 31st March 24 are already with you, and with your permission, I take them as read. Ladies and gentlemen, India's transformation from a predominantly agrarian nation in the 1950s to a global economic powerhouse today is a manifestation of our resilience, innovation, and indomitable spirit. We have made enormous strides in various sectors, from increased life expectancy and literacy rates to breakthroughs in IT, space exploration, and atomic energy. Our founding membership in international forums like the International Solar Alliance and the Global Fuel Alliance, coupled with G20 Summit and our aspiration to host the Olympics in 2036, underscore our growing stature on the world stage. Brand India has become a global cultural and economic force, captivating the world with the timeless wisdom of yoga and Ayurveda, the magic of our cinema, and the prowess of our vast diaspora. Our citizens are contributing significantly to the global leadership in both politics as well as business. Dear shareholders, India has come a long way since its independence in 1947. However, our journey is far from over. We still have miles to go and promises to keep. BPCL's extensive journey, spanning from the pre-independence era as Burma Shell to its current standing as a Maharatna powerhouse, mirrors the captivating trajectory of a nation's evolution. For over 5 decades, your company has been a steadfast companion in India's odyssey to progress and prosperity. Today, our global footprint extends across 3 continents, supported by robust asset portfolio that includes 3 refineries, 121 depots, installation and tap-off points, 54 LPG bottling plants, 52 gas geographical areas, 63 aviation service stations, and over 22,000 retail outlets, around 6,200 LPG distributors, 3,100 EV charging stations, more than 2,000 CNG stations, and participating interests in 15 exploration and production blocks. We also hold equity stakes in 2 exploration and production entities. Our digital footprint is substantial, with over 60,000 crores in annual transactions and revenues through Hello BPCL, 4.2 crores annual transactions on UFIL, and 30 crore LPG bookings made annually via all our digital channels. We have expanded our operations, diversified our product offerings, and invested in cutting-edge technologies. This has not only helped us meet the evolving needs of our customers, but also has made significant contribution to the India's energy landscape and solidifying our position as a global leader, as evidenced by our ranking at 258 on the 2024 Fortune Global 500 list. Today, BPCL's commitment to excellence has been duly recognized. We have been honored with several FIPI Oil and Gas Awards, including the prestigious Oil Marketing Company of the Year title for leading performance in market expansion and direct as well as retail sales. Our commitment to fueling India's growth and aspiration has also been met with an overwhelming response from our investors. Our shareholder base has expanded significantly from approximately 84,000 shareholders in 2015 to over 1 million today, reflecting a more than 12-fold increase. Now, turning our attention to our broader macroeconomic context, global economic landscape in the last couple of years was shaped by complex interplay of inflationary pressures, restrictive monetary policies, geopolitical instability, and supply chain vulnerabilities. Despite these challenges, global economy has demonstrated remarkable resilience, maintaining a steady growth trajectory in 2023. Concerns about stagflation and recessions persisted, but the global economy appears to be on a path towards a softer landing. Inflation, which has reached multi-decade high in 2022, has also shown signs of abating, paving the way for a potential monetary easing by global central banks, further stabilizing the economic landscape. The global GDP growth was 3.2% in 2023. The GDP growth is forecasted to be steady at 3.2 in 2024 and probably rise to 3.3% in 2025. Despite global economic headwinds, India's economy continued to be an oasis of growth and stability. India emerged as the world's fastest growing economy for 23-24, with a GDP growth reaching 8.2%, fueled by robust domestic demand and investments. The country has shown strong economic performance marked by high manufacturing activity and strong GST collections. As the world's 5th largest economy, India is at the forefront of advancing inclusive global development and is well positioned to become the 3rd largest economy by 2027. Now let's turn our focus to our own BPCL's performance. The year 23-24 will go down in the annals of history as a testament to the company's enduring legacy of customer centricity, resilience, growth mindset spanning nearly 5 decades. I'm proud to announce that our company achieved many firsts and has set new benchmarks for successes. We delivered a record profit of 26,673.5 crore, the highest ever, throughput of 39.3 million metric tons, and the highest market sales of 51.04 billion metric tons. This achievement sets the stage for an exciting new chapter in your company's history as it enters its golden jubilee era in January 2025. In the wake of this resounding performance, the board has proposed a final pre-bonus dividend of rupees 21 per share. This brings the total dividend for the year to rupees 42 per share, representing 10.5 times increase compared to the financial year 22-23. To further reward our shareholders, board had also issued bonus shares in the ratio of 1:1. Following this remarkable performance in the financial year 23-24, we now turn our attention to the first quarter of the year 24-25. It is evident that the operating environment has become significantly more challenging compared to the previous periods. The unprecedented refining margins we enjoyed last year, driven by favorable international product cracks, are currently under tremendous pressure. Despite facing these challenges, BPCL's performance in the first quarter was commendable with profits of 3015 crore. Notably, this makes BPCL the top performing PSU OMC during this quarter. We remain confident in our ability to navigate these industry specific hurdles and emerge stronger in the long run. Dear shareholders, as we assess our progress, it is crucial to recognize the broader context in which we operate. The energy sector of India is at a crucial juncture as the nation pursues its ambitious goals of becoming a $30 trillion economy by 2047. Achieving Viksit Bharat at 2047 will require nearly quadrupling the country's primary energy demand. This rapid growth will position India as a major player in the global energy landscape, contributing approximately 12% of the world's energy consumption by 2047. To meet these objectives, India must significantly expand its refining capacities, increase the share of gas in its energy basket, establish leadership in petrochemical exports, and sharply reduce energy imports from the current level of 47% to below 25% by 2030 and to almost zero by 2047. Building on its strong Indian energy presence, BPCL aspires to meet 7 to 10% of the nation's primary energy demand by 2047. Last year, we had introduced the first phase of this multi-decade aspirational journey in the form of Project Aspire, a 5-year strategic framework which is based on two fundamental pillars: nurturing the core and investing in future big bets. Our mid-term strategy is on a continuum. While we remain committed to growing our core business, which include refining, marketing of petroleum products, and upstream, we are all equally focused on our big bets comprising of petrochemicals, gas, green energy, non-fuel retail, and digital. Project Aspire, with a planned capex outlay of around 1.7 lakh crores over 5 years, will enable us to create long-term value for our stakeholders while preserving our planet for future generations. Our healthy balance sheet, currently at zero net debt at standalone levels, allows for these investments without compromising our financial stability. Having outlined our aspirations and future roadmap, I would now like to highlight the exceptional operational achievements of each of our business units. Our refineries achieved a record throughput of 39.93 million metric tons by operating at over 112% of the design capacity. What is more heartening is that the refineries reported gross refining margin of $14.14 per barrel remains the highest among all PSU OMCs. This performance underlines the efficiency of our refinery operations and our ability to achieve superior product yields. India's booming economy is driving a significant increase in energy demand. Petroleum product consumption is expected to rise steadily by 4 to 5% annually in the foreseeable future. Similarly, the demand for major petchem products is also expected to rise by 7 to 8% annually. This presents a strategic opportunity to expand refining capacity alongside with development of integrated petchem complexes. We aspire now to become a dominant player in India's petchem growth story. Towards this, in the financial year 23-24, we announced two new petrochemical projects at Bina and Kochi with an aggregate capital outlay of about 54,000 crores. These projects leverage the inherent advantages of an integrated refinery and petchem operations. The ethylene cracker project at Bina, conceived at a gross cost of rupees 49,000 crores, involves brownfield expansion of the Bina refinery capacity from 7.8 million metric tons per annum to 11 million metric tons per annum to primarily cater to the feed requirements of petchem plants. The Honorable Prime Minister of India laid the foundation stone for this petchem complex on September 14, 2023. As of date, technology licenses for all critical packages, project management consultants for refinery expansion, and downstream units have been onboarded. Contractors for site grading have been finalized and work at the site commenced in the first week of July. The project is on track as per planned milestones with potential commissioning planned in 2028. Similar progress has been made in the polypropylene project at Kochi Refinery, and the project is on track for commissioning in 2027. These projects will catapult our petchem intensity index from 2.3% currently to 8% and expand our petchem capacity by 2.4 million metric tons. To meet the anticipated demand beyond our planned expansions in Bina and Kochi, we are actively evaluating options for setting additional integrated refining and petchem capacities within the next 5 to 7 years. While our downstream successes lay a strong foundation, we are equally committed to advancing our upstream ambitions. The company will maintain its focus and efforts on upstream oil and gas projects, particularly to expedite the earliest possible monetization of discoveries in Mozambique and Brazil. The initial 2-train LNG project in Area 1 Mozambique, which is the first step towards unlocking the world-class gas resources of approximately 63 trillion cubic feet, in which your company holds a 10% stake, is set to resume operations later this year. The BPCL 11 project in Brazil and the Ruwais field in UAE are currently in key stages of development. We are confident that this will elevate us to new heights in the energy sector. In the realms of marketing, your company has demonstrated its formidable strength once again by reaching new milestones in both sales volume as well as market share. The confluence of factors, including a favorable demographic dividend, urbanization, automobile sales growth, and infrastructure focus, is leading to a surge in domestic consumption. Market sales increased by 4.3% year on year, and our market share among PSU oil marketing companies climbed to 27.5%, cementing our position as the second largest oil marketing company in the PSUs. In the retail business, BPCL managed to achieve a 1.1% growth, reaching a volume of about 32.69 million metric tons during financial year 23-24. Against this, PSU OMCs registered a degrowth of 2% during financial year 23-24. Petrol sales witnessed a 5.4% increase, reaching 10.09 million metric tons in the financial year 23-24. BPCL diesel sales were impacted by the industry-wide decline, but our performance was notably more resilient with a drop of only 1.6% compared to overall 5.5% decrease. We significantly expanded our retail network, adding approximately 800 new outlets during the year. The growth brings the total number of outlets to over 22,000 today. To capitalize on the growing demand in the emerging markets and along new expressways, BPCL plans to add 4,000 new outlets in the next 5 years. Our focus on trust, convenience, and personalization drives our strategy to deliver superior customer experience at the forecourt. We aim to strengthen our leadership across marketing business segments by building a strong brand, premierizing our product portfolio, and maintaining a relentless focus on quality. In line with this strategy, last year we introduced Speed, a premium petrol engineered for superior performance in a brand new avatar. This innovative product aligns with our commitment to excellence as exemplified by our choice of our brand ambassador, Neeraj Chopra, who epitomizes peak performance. Neeraj Chopra's image complements that with of Rahul Dravid, our established brand ambassador known for his dependability. In the LPG business, your company registered its highest ever packed LPG sales of 7928 TMT for the year, attaining a growth of 3.37%. We also made significant strides in safety and automation in LPG bottling plants, including increased use of solar power and high tensile strength cylinders. The LPG business introduced the Pure for Sure initiative, an industry first guaranteeing both quantity and transparency in delivery. To further promote clean fuels and expand LPG usage, an additional 18.54 lakh customers were enrolled under Ujjwala 2.0, bringing BPCL's total customer base under the PMUY scheme to 2.68 crores since its inception in 2016-17. Additionally, 28.64 lakh customers were enrolled during the year, raising BPCL's domestic LPG customer base to 9.35 crores. To bring Bharat Gas closer to customers, business unit has added 37 new distributorship during the year. Now the total distributorship total 6252 as on March 31st. In the dynamic and promising segment of industrial and commercial, we have set new records with over 7 million metric tons in sales and a market share of 22.86 amongst the industry PSUs. By taking strategic pricing decisions in Petchem, we shifted from being a market follower to market driver, achieving a record volume of 234 TMT. Our quick adaptation to global market changes, improved logistics, advanced fuel browsers, and digital upgrades with Project Anubhav have all contributed to enhance customer experience and operational efficiency. As we continue to innovate and lead, the industrial and commercial SBU is well positioned for sustained growth and success. In the highly competitive landscape of lubricants market, MAC Lubricants achieved a record-breaking volume of 446 TMT, making a notable 16% growth in lubricant market. The brand gained substantial visibility through high-profile collaborations with celebrities. Our latest innovations, including advanced synthetic lubricants, digital advancement with MAC Connect, and deep sea drilling solutions, underscore our dedications to market leadership and technological advancement. Our global footprint has been strengthened by our expansive network and strategic forays into international markets. In 23-24, the Indian aviation sector reached new heights, with India becoming the third largest domestic passenger market. The aviation business capitalized on this growth, achieving sales of 1901 TMT, a significant increase of 9.54% from the previous year, and securing a market share of 25.2%. We significantly boosted our domestic share to 18.1% and expanded our international business by winning major tenders. Our focus on infrastructure development is paying off, with successful projects like the ATF fuel farm at Mopa, Goa, and the Piala-Jewar pipeline for Noida International Airport. Dedicated to sustainability, we are progressing towards the SAF blending targets set by the government. With India projected to be the third largest market combined in domestic as well as international passengers by 2026, our achievements in the recent years accentuate our pivotal role in supporting this growth story. Now, shifting our focus to future big bets, I would like to dwell upon the gas business. In financial year 23-24, gas business supplied a total of 1857 TMT of gas, of which 726 TMT was consumed internally by our refineries and the balance were sold to various customers in the market. The CGD network saw remarkable growth, with sales doubling to 83 TMT. The company has secured authorization for 26 geographical areas, of which 25 have been commissioned. Together with its joint venture companies, your company has authorization for 52 GAs, covering 154 districts in the country. To support India's ambition to become a gas-based economy, BPCL invested 1920 crores last year and plans an additional 2,500 crores this year, focusing on expanding the CGD network. BPCL is actively building a comprehensive gas ecosystem through its value chain, from strategic sourcing and partnership to collaboration on import terminals and regasification facilities. We are focused on securing gas transport agreements in major pipelines, expanding our CGD networks to meet the growing gas demand of domestic retail, commercial, and industrial customers. Dear shareholders, as part of the nation's contribution to global climate action, the Prime Minister's five-pronged Panchamrit strategy aims to achieve several ambitious targets, like attaining 500 gigawatt of non-fuel energy capacity by 2030, sourcing half of its energy needs from renewables by 2030, reducing carbon emissions by 1 billion tons by 2030, lowering carbon intensity by 45%, and ultimately achieving net zero emissions by 2070. The transition opens substantial economic opportunities for the companies operating in the energy sector. Aligned with nation's ambitious climate goals, BPCL has developed a comprehensive roadmap to achieve net zero emissions by 2040 for both Scope 1 and Scope 2. This bold target will require a phased investment of approximately 1 lakh crore in renewable power, green hydrogen, compressed biogas, carbon capture, utilization and storage, energy efficiency improvements, and carbon offsets. BPCL is now taking significant steps to increase its renewable energy capacity. Your company has set aggressive targets to build about 2 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by 2025 and 10 gigawatt by 2035, and is actively evaluating various projects in this space. We are investing nearly 1,000 crores to establish two 50 megawatt captive wind power plants in Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, which will support our refineries in Mumbai and Bina. We are also investing around 300 crores in a 72 megawatt solar project in Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. Parallelly, we are executing green hydrogen projects aligned with the National Green Hydrogen Mission. These projects include a 5 megawatt electrolyzer plant at Bina Refinery and a green hydrogen refueling station with an indigenously developed electrolyzer at Kochi Airport. BPCL is at the forefront of India's biofuel push. The company has increased ethanol blending in petrol to 11.7% from 10.6% in the previous year. We have expanded our retail network for E20 fuel to more than 4,200 outlets. Additionally, for diesel blending, we procured 102.6 thousand kiloliters of biodiesel during the year, a substantial increase from the previous year. The company is driving the adoption of compressed biogas and has issued 382 letters of intents for CBG plants with a combined capacity of over 7 lakh tons per annum. Company has also initiated the construction of its own CBG plants using municipal solid waste, with the first one scheduled for commissioning this year in Kochi. Additionally, in CBG space, we are also exploring strategic partnership to complement our organic growth. Advanced discussions are underway with reputed players for the potential joint ventures. I am pleased to share that we will shortly commission our 1G and 2G bioethanol refinery at Bargarh, Odisha this year. BPCL is also proud to announce that recently we have launched a biofuel blended fuel in bunkering, which is the first of its kind in India. BPCL is also continued to commit to supporting the transition to electric mobility through a robust and accessible charging infrastructure. The company has already installed over 3,100 charging stations and plans to expand to 7,000 stations in the near future. By introducing the innovative highway fast charging corridor concept, BPCL has expanded its EV fast charging network to around 900 stations across 120 key corridors, elevating range anxiety for EV users. Over the next 5 years, we aim to install four-wheeler fast chargers at approximately 6,000 retail outlets across 400 highway corridors, prioritizing high traffic corridors like the Golden Quadrilateral, North, South, East, West highways. Our user-friendly mobile application provides real-time charger availability and secure payment options, making the EV charging experience effortless. To further boost our EV infrastructure, we have associated with two major EV manufacturers in India, Tata Motors and MG Motors, offering a convenient charging solution to all EV owners. These combined efforts position BPCL as a key player in India's transition to a greener fuel mix, creating a robust ecosystem for the adoption of cleaner fuels across the country. Dear shareholders, India's FMCG sector is witnessing a double-digit growth driven by rural demand and e-commerce expansion. With BPCL's presence across India through its vast network of retail outlets and LPG distributorship, we believe that we are well poised to strategically increase our presence in the non-fuel retailing sector. We strongly believe that this expansion will not only lead to generation of alternate revenue streams for your company, but will also keep increasing footfalls in our energy stations. Building on this momentum, your company has further strengthened its presence in rural markets by offering a diverse range of consumable durables and services through its in and out stores. Leveraging our extensive network, we have established village eco-centers and empowered rural women known as Urja Devis to become village-level entrepreneurs. These Urja Devis play a pivotal role in extending both fuel as well as non-fueling offerings to rural communities, exemplifying BPCL's commitment to the upliftment and sustainability Currently, BPCL has established over 200 in and out stores and enrolled over 1,000 Urja Devis. Looking ahead, the company plans to expand further, utilizing a unique, digitally enabled omni-channel strategy to engage the growing rural market through physical stores, websites, social media, and apps, ensuring a seamless shopping experience. We've also made a strategic foray in the F&B sector through our in-house state-of-the-art cafe brand, B Cafe, where our customers can experience gourmet coffee and snacks, and as the propensity of EV charging gathers momentum, B Cafe would offer our customers an upgraded convenience during their wait time. We expect to set up 500 B Cafes in the near future. BPCL is committed to digital innovation as a catalyst for transforming our marketing strategies and enhancing customer experiences. Project Anubhav is a prime example of this commitment, introducing cutting-edge digital solutions like Hello BPCL, Urja, and UFill to redefine customer engagement and streamline operations. By leveraging technology, we have elevated our customer relationship management practices to meet the evolving needs of our customer. We plan to set up a digital energy venture program with a diverse array of energy-related solutions such as sustainable energy, digital innovations, automations, and robotic solutions, performance optimization solutions, and much more. I would now like to focus on our company's research and development wing. R&D has been a cornerstone of BPCL's growth and sustainability, driving innovation and advancing the Atmanirbhar Bharat vision. In 23-24, BPCL's corporate R&D center marked significant achievements in green hydrogen. We developed an indigenous alkaline electrolyzer in collaboration with Baba Atomic Research Center. I'm delighted to share that our R&D team and Kochi refinery also have jointly made a breakthrough by developing EPA-grade diesel future. This fuel achievement marks a significant milestone for India's refining industry, reducing import dependency and demonstrating our ability to meet stringent international environmental standards. By meeting these stringent standards set by the EPA, we have demonstrated our commitment to sustainability and our ability to compete on the world stage. R&D wing has also developed satellite launch grade fuel for ISRO and also collaborated with DRDO for the development of grade aviation fuel. On the capex front, the total capital expenditure for this year, including investments in subsidiaries and joint venture companies, amounted to 11,702 crores. In March 24, a new LPG plant with capacity of 180 TMT per annum was successfully completed at Rasaini at a cost of 140 crores. This facility will cater to Greater Bombay and its adjoining districts. Additionally, BPCL has successfully completed the development of city gas distribution networks in Rohtak, Saharanpur, and Yamunanagar. With a combined cost of 590 crores, these networks were commissioned much ahead of schedule. Ensuring safe and reliable operations will always remain paramount in our all actions. Your company consistently evaluates and enhances the governance protocols for safety systems and standard operating procedures. It ensures stringent compliance with established safety protocols and guidelines by means of thorough monitoring, routine internal and external audits, and continuous training, with particular emphasis on tackling behavioral issues. The company's digital hub, IRIS, with its real-time alerts and exception reporting capacity, has significantly bolstered safety and security throughout the organization. Our endeavor is clear: zero incidents, zero harm, and zero excuses. BPCL has benchmarked its sustainability initiatives on environmental, social, and governance parameters using the Dow Jones Sustainability Index platform, achieving a global ranking of 8th in the oil and gas sector for the year 23-24. Additionally, BPCL has benchmarked its performance on the Carbon Disclosure Project platform for sustainability and climate change, demonstrating its transition towards environmental stewardship. The company has maintained a management level rating, which is the best in the Indian oil and gas sector and on par with international peer groups. Dear shareholders, in our pursuit of commercial success, we remain steadfast in our commitment to strong governance, which is crucial for long-term sustainability. Throughout our journey, we have diligently established and enhanced robust frameworks, structures, protocols, and oversight mechanisms. These elements collectively safeguard our stakeholders' interests by prioritizing transparency, comprehensive disclosure, regulatory compliance, employee empowerment, collective decision making, and social initiatives. Our independent internal audit function regularly evaluates our business process and control, sharing their insights and findings with the audit committee and the board. Complementing these efforts, our vigilance function plays a vital role in elevating our corporate governance standards through a blend of proactive, detective, and corrective measures, underscored by a participatory and anticipatory approach. Additionally, our whistleblower policy serves as a cornerstone for transparency across all facets of our operation, fostering a culture of openness and accountability. In this bunny world, brittle, anxious, non-linear, and incomprehensible world, the importance of human capital cannot be overstated, as it forms the basis for innovation, productivity, and competitive advantage. We are today because of our people. Project Aspire necessitates a comprehensive talent strategy that includes developing the leadership pipeline for succession and building a rich talent pool to support all these new business ventures. Towards this end, we are onboarding diverse pool of experienced and entry-level candidates. To stay at the forefront of energy transition, we are also investing in robust upskilling and reskilling programs. Our new digital learning platform, which significantly enhances the employee learning experience, offers abundant opportunities for skill enhancement through certification and e-learning modules. We have also established a center of excellence to build functional capabilities of our workforce. At BPCL, we are fully committed to developing a high-performing and deeply engaged workforce. By prioritizing employee well-being, we aim to create a positive work environment, boost morale, and drive business success. Dear shareholders, at BPCL, we are committed not only to drive business performance but also making a positive impact on society. To address the multifaceted needs of our communities, we have strategically aligned our initiatives. We have embraced a comprehensive approach to community development and social impact. We are revitalizing communities by focusing on core thrust areas of health, hygiene, education, skill development, water conservation, and community development. In the year 23-24, BPCL undertook various initiatives in line with Sustainable Development Goals and national priorities of health and nutrition. Last year, we were very happy to state we invested approximately rupees 158 crores in various CSR programs, demonstrating our dedication to social responsibility. We have supported over 13,700 undernourished children and mothers through our Kuposhan Mukt program, aligned with the National Nutrition Strategy. In the ambit of cancer care, we have provided free screenings and treatment to over 1.5 lakh beneficiaries, focusing on oral, breast, and cervical cancers. For children with congenital heart diseases, we have funded over 30,000 surgeries through Sanjeevani hospitals. To promote inclusion, we have provided assistive aids support for the Lifeline Express Train Hospital, and which has reached approximately 2 lakh beneficiaries in the rural areas. which provides essential healthcare services. There are many more such initiatives. Our endeavors in every initiative firmly align with a commitment to energizing lives. Esteemed shareholders, the success of your company is attributed to numerous institutions and individuals, whether apparent or behind the scenes. It's an honor for me to recognize their essential contributions and assistance. Your company owes its splendid progress to the vision of all its leaders, past and present, and the loyalty and dedication of all our current employees. On behalf of the BPCL board, I sincerely acknowledge and appreciate their contribution in ensuring continued success and growth of the organization. I am extremely proud and thankful to our vast network of dealers, distributors, channel partners, delivery personnel, and DSM who have always supported us in our endeavors. I also want to express my heartfelt gratitude to our vendors and bankers. Your support and faith are the driving forces behind our success. I would also like to thank all my colleagues on the board for their valuable contribution and support throughout the year. I warmly welcome Government Director Shri APM Mohammad Hanish, who has recently joined the board. I am certain that his profound expertise and rich experience will significantly advance our company's progress. A special thanks to the Government of India, various state governments, and the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas for their valuable guidance, assistance, and encouragement. Dear investors and shareholders, you have been a constant source of our inspiration and strength. We extend our heartfelt gratitude for the enduring trust and confidence you have placed in the company's management. Today, India stands at the cusp of a golden era. The vision of Bharat 2047 beckons. Our country is committed to moving forward with a firm resolution by overcoming all obstacles. India has demonstrated its commitment to energy self-reliance by being the first and only G20 country to meet its Paris Agreement targets ahead of schedule. I am confident that we will achieve all our Panchamrit and Viksit Bharat aspirations, and being the leading energy player in India, your company, Bharat Petroleum, will continue to play a pivotal role in this transformative journey. As we navigate the complexities of this energy transition, we are inspired by the words of Nelson Mandela, who said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." In pursuit to be a leading force in the nation's primary energy demand, we are going to shape the energy for tomorrow. I am confident that our collective efforts will continue to set new benchmarks and drive us towards a brighter and more sustainable future. Thank you everyone for your presence today and for being a part of this remarkable journey. Now, I advise the company secretary to read out the relevant portions, if any, in the auditor's report, briefly explain the business of the meeting and the mechanism and process of e-voting.
Thank you, sir. In respect of the financial year 2023-24, statutory auditors and C&AG had no qualifications in their report on audited standalone and audited consolidated financial statements. However, the observations of secretarial auditor in their report, which can be found in page number 224 of the annual report, are: the company does not have the requisite number of independent directors on the board as required under Regulation 17(1)(b) of SEBI Listing Obligations and Disclosure Requirement Regulations 2015 and Clause 3.1.4 of the DP Guidelines during the period May 1, 2023 till March 31, 2024. I will now read out the explanation given by the Board of Directors on the observations of the Secretarial Auditor, which is contained in page number 92 of the annual report. Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited is a government company under the administrative control of Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. The nomination and appointment of all categories of directors are done by Government of India in accordance with the laid down guidelines of Department of Public Enterprises. Accordingly, the subject matter of nomination and appointment of adequate number of independent directors falls under the purview of the Government of India. BPCL has from time to time communicated to the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas with respect to the requirement of requisite number of independent directors under SEBI listing obligations and disclosure requirement regulations 2015. Now I will read out the mechanism and process of e-voting. There are 4 ordinary business and 2 special business in this AGM. The details are covered in the notice of AGM. The Companies Act 2013 and SEBI regulations provides for electronic voting. Accordingly, the company has provided its members the facility to cast their vote through the remote electronic voting system administered by National Securities Depository Limited. The remote e-voting commenced at 9 am on Sunday 25th August and ended at 5 pm on Thursday 29th August. The company is also providing an opportunity of e-voting at AGM through NSDL to those members who have not exercised their vote by remote e-voting system. Members are requested to refer to the instructions provided in the notice of the AGM for seamless participation through video conference. In case members face any difficulty, they may reach out on the helpline numbers given in the notice. The board has appointed Srimati Ragini Choksi, practicing company secretary from Ragini Choksi and Company Secretary, as a scrutinizer to scrutinize the e-voting process. The scrutinizer, after the conclusion of voting at the AGM, will count the votes cast through remote e-voting and e-voting at AGM. I now request the Chairman and Managing Director to address the shareholders who have registered for speaking at the meeting.
Yeah, thank you. I now invite the shareholders who have registered for speaking at the meeting to come forward and address their questions. The moderator will give appropriate access to the concerned shareholders to speak. I request the members to be brief so that everybody gets equal opportunity of being heard. I also request that repetition of questions may be avoided to allow more points for discussion. In order to have more participation in this meeting, I request you all to adhere to a time limit of 3 minutes. In order to save time, all the questions asked will be bunched and will be answered at the end.
Thank you, sir. Dear shareholders, when your name is announced, you will be sent a request to unmute your microphone. Kindly unmute your microphone, switch your camera on if you so desire, and speak. Our first speaker shareholder is Manoj Kumar Gupta.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Namaskar.
Good namaskar.
Respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. My name is Manoj Kumar Gupta. I've joined this meeting from my residence, Kolkata. I feel proud to be a shareholder of BPCL. And we have got a good return in last 5 years after COVID, 2 times bonus. And this year 1:1. So thanks to you and entire team for the bonus without demanding from the investors. You have considered the bonus in the ratio of 1:1 and increase the capital. And thanks to the company secretary and the team for help us to join this meeting through VC. And thanks to you and your entire team of management for the excellent result of the company for the year 23-24 by giving a rupees 42 as dividend to all the shareholders after increase the capital. So what's your future plan for the company? And sir, is there any impact, direct or indirect, due to the global crisis, Israel, Iran, Russia, Ukraine? So is there any direct or indirect impact will come on our company? And sir, crude prices are fluctuating every month. So what impact will come, direct or indirect, on our company? CSR, you are doing a wonderful thing for this community and the society. So keep continue and think about for this region also in for Calcutta or so that people can also be benefit from your CSR fund. And sir, today I am reading in the newspaper the government has allowed to produce the ethanol from the juice of sugar and sugar cane. So what's your view in that regard for the ethanol? And sir, carbon, you have covered your speech that what's your plan for the Bengal, sir? You have not say a single word about the Bengal. So, have you any plan to invest 500 crore, 1,000 crore rupees in Bengal for further growth of the company in this state also, sir? And sir, solar green energy, you have said that is the vision of our visionary and long visionary Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi to insist the corporate and the industry and the individuals to use the solar and the green energy in their houses and the industry to save the energy cost. So, is there any plan to demerge the business and list that company in the stock market by giving the shares to the investors? Or sir, is there any plan to use the artificial intelligence? Now the several government companies are using artificial intelligence. So have you start or will you start? Can you throw some highlight? And sir, any plan 27.57 market share when this will be 35% your market share? What steps are you taking to increase your market share by 27.57 to 35%? Because sir, I like the name of Bharat. Bharat is very renowned name, and this word comes from the Mahabharata. So I always ask the Ministry of Home Affairs to change the name of the nation from India to Bharat. So I believe that Bharat is very suitable. So try to increase your market share. And sir, you 22,000 outlets. But I have not find your outlet in the Chhattisgarh. Very casually, I find your outlet on the highway. And now our Prime Minister's big dream and the Road Transport Minister Dr. Sri Nitin Gadkari's big dreams will be complete by becoming the more highways. And I believe that 4,000-kilometer highways is coming. So how you are ready to flood your outlets on that highway, sir? Now the Jaipur to Mumbai, Haryana, Manesar to Mumbai express is work is going up is complete. So how many outlets you will open on that highway, sir? And I thanks to you that you open some outlets for the all female workers. And it's my because after seeing the incident of Calcutta, it's my earnest request, if you don't mind, to make sure that all female workers are safe under the umbrella of BPCL. If any incident take place, kindly ask your department to file a FIR against the culprit to take necessary action in that regard under your leadership. And sir, plan for new and sir, your brand ambassador are very renowned pupils. नीरज चोपड़ा एंड राहुल द्रविड़. राहुल द्रविड़ का जब हम ऐड देखते हैं ना सर, मेक का वो गाड़ी रुकती है और वो तुरंत आते हैं और तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. और अभी इंडिया में कुछ फीमेल्स ने भी मेडल जीते हैं सर. तो एक दो ब्रांड एम्बेसडर फीमेल को बनाइए, चाहे वो पैरा ओलंपिक से मेडलिस्ट हो चाहे ओलंपिक से हो सर. इस पे आप सोचिए, ट्राई टू इंस्पायर द वोमेन एम्पावरमेंट. क्योंकि आपके जो कंपनी में जो ना वोमेन की संख्या भी कम है और बोर्ड में भी वोमेन की संख्या कम है. जबकि हमारे विजनरी प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने रिसेंटली 33% रिजर्वेशन जो है वो दे दिया वोमेन्स को. तो हमारे बोर्ड में 33% रिजर्वेशन क्यों नहीं है सर, ये बताइए सर. और ज्यादा से ज्यादा महिलाओं को मौका दीजिए, क्योंकि आज देश की जो वित्त मंत्रालय ना वो महिला चला रही है और देश की प्रथम नागरिक भी महिला है सर, महामहिम राष्ट्रपति. तो थिंक अबाउट दैट. और हमारी कंपनी सेक्रेटरी भी महिला है, तो इस विषय में उनके अंडर में और भी महिलाओं को नियुक्ति दीजिए, जिससे कि पढ़ी लिखी महिलाएं ज्यादा काम करेंगी सर. और महिलाएं ज्यादा काम करती है, आदमी तो फिर भी इधर उधर बच के निकल जाता है, इसलिए उनको ज्यादा मौका दीजिए. विद दिस आई स्ट्रांगली सपोर्ट ऑल द रेजोल्यूशंस with the hope that we will get good return in coming time under your leadership. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gupta. Our next two speaker shareholders are Santosh Kumar Saraf and Bharti Saraf. Sir, we can see you. Can you kindly unmute your microphone, sir?
आप अलाउ करते नहीं है, फिर आप बोलते रहते हैं. राम राम. माननीय सभापति जी, उपस्थित निदेशक मंडल के सदस्य अधिकारी और कर्मचारीगण, मैं संतोष कुमार सर कलकत्ता से आप सभी को राम राम कहता हूँ। आशा करता हूँ आप सब अच्छे स्वास्थ्य में होंगे सर। सर मैं उन 30,000 प्लस कर्मचारियों का 34,000 प्लस कर्मचारी और वर्कर का आभार प्रकट करता हूँ जिनकी कड़ी मेहनत का फल है आज हमारी कंपनी इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रही है। उनके साथ साथ मैं उनकी फैमिली का भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ जो हरदम उनके बैकबोन के रूप में स्टैंड रहती है सर। आपने बोनस दिया उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। डिविडेंड भी काफी अच्छा आपने दिया सर। और मेरे प्रीवियस स्पीकर ने फीमेल एम्प्लॉयमेंट और फीमेल के बारे में काफी कुछ पूछ दिया। उन्होंने राष्ट्रपति प्रधानमंत्री सबका नाम मतलब ले लिया तो मैं उसमें नहीं जाऊंगा। मेरे 2-3 छोटे प्रश्न कि आपने एक घंटे की में काफी कुछ क्लियर है। मेरा एक तो प्रश्न यह है सर आपके पास में कि अपने फायर एंड सेफ्टी की ऑडिट क्या क्वार्टरली करवाते हैं या हाफली करवाते हैं? क्या आजकल इसके एक्सीडेंट बहुत ज्यादा होते हैं तो इसको क्वार्टरली या हाफली करवाना चाहिए सर। सर और अपने शेषर जो खर्चा गए उसकी भी ऑडिट करवाइए। आजकल फैक्ट एनजीओ बाजार में बहुत आगे पैसा ले लेते हैं लेकिन प्रॉपर खर्चा नहीं करते सर। सर इस साल आपने कार्बन एमिशन कितना रिड्यूस किया उसके बारे में बताने का कष्ट करिएगा सर। सर अपनी ईएसजी की आपने रेटिंग करवाई है किसी रेटिंग एजेंसी को बताइएगा। और इस ईएसजी को किसी प्लेटफॉर्म पे लिस्टेड करवाए हैं तो बताने का चेष्टा करिएगा सर। सर अपने जो गैस है उसको अपने इंडियन गैस एक्सचेंज पे लिस्टेड करवाया तो उनके बारे में बताइएगा सर। और मैं ज्यादा नहीं 12,000 के डिस्प्यूट केस है तो उसके बारे में क्या विचार उसका भी आप अवश्य बताइएगा क्योंकि काफी डिस्प्यूट 12,000 के अमाउंट के सर। और ज्यादा कुछ नहीं कहते हुए आप जितने भी हमारे डायरेक्टर जितने भी कर्मचारी जितने भी भाई बहन है उनको फाइनेंशियल 2024 की शुभकामना कर देता हूँ। और भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ भगवान जो ईयर है आप सभी के लिए हेल्दी वेल्दी परफेक्ट सेफ्टी के साथ व्यतीत हो सर। और सर अगले साल बीसी रखिए। और आज आपके जीवन में और हमारे कर्मचारी के जीवन में जो भी आने वाले त्योहार हैं उनके लिए भी विश करता हूँ। जय हिंद धन्यवाद। एक रिक्वेस्ट है कृष्ण कुमार जी हम भी आपके फैमिली मेंबर के रूप में रहते हैं स्पीकर तो अगर दिवाली के टाइम में हमें भी कुछ याद किया जाए तो अच्छा लगेगा। जय हिंद जय भारत नमस्कार राम राम।
Thank you, Mr. Saraf. I now
Thank
invite
you,
Ms.
Chairman and the esteemed board members. My name is Bharti Saraf, a shareholder from Kolkata. Due to my ill health, I was not able to join today. I would like to thank you for letting me express my views through this recording. Sir, since our company's performance has been really good, I would like to thank all the stakeholders for this. I have a couple of queries. First of all, what is the company's plan for CapEx? And secondly, what is company doing with regards to women empowerment? Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Speaker number 4 is Smita Shah.
हेलो
Ma'am, we
हेलो
can hear you.
सर आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके
Please go
थैंक यू सो
ahead.
मच। ओके माननीय चेयरमैन एमडी एमडी साहब श्री जी कृष्ण कुमार जी तथा बोर्ड पर उपस्थित सभी मान्यवर डायरेक्टर्स सर आप सभी को मेरा स्मिता शाह का सादर प्रणाम। प्रथम सर मैं सीएस टीम का मैं बहुत आभार व्यक्त करते हुए कहूंगी कि कंपनी सेक्रेटरी मिसेस कला मैडम और उनकी टीम से श्री कृष्णा जी धनश्री और टीम के अन्य सभी जो भी पूरी सीएस टीम से मेहनती और हार्डवर्क जो रहे सो हमें फिजिकल कॉपी भेजी वेरी अट्रैक्टिव एक्सेलेंट फुल इंफॉर्मेशन के साथ काफी भारी बनाई गई बैलेंस शीट वेरी अट्रैक्टिव बैलेंस शीट जो हमें भेजी प्लस लिंक भेजकर जो आपसे बात करने का मौका दिया सो हमें कॉल भी किया एजीएम जुड़ाने के लिए सो मैं कला मैडम के साथ उनकी पूरी सीएस टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत हार्टली धन्यवाद और शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ। और चेयरमैन साहब आपको भी मैं पूरी बोर्ड टीम को सभी छोटे बड़े एम्प्लॉइज वर्कर सभी की मैं हार्ड वर्क की सराहना करते हुए मैं अभिनंदन देती हूँ कि आज की अपनी 71st एजीएम भी है और कंपनी का जो एक्सेलेंट वर्क रहा है और कंपनी के जो एम्बेसडर श्री नीरज जी और राहुल जी भी रहे हैं क्योंकि और आप सभी की कंपनी के जो प्रति मेहनत और हार्ड वर्क कंपनी का जो आप को हमेशा आगे बढ़ाने की जो तमन्ना है सो कंपनी का नेट प्रॉफिट सेल्स नेटवर्क सभी में हमें बढ़ोतरी दिख रही है सर। सो आप सभी की मेहनत और कंपनी का जो एक्सेलेंट वर्क की मैं सराहना करते हुए मैं अभिनंदन देना चाहूंगी। साथ में एक से बढ़कर एक जो अवार्ड भी जो प्राप्त किया है। और सर, आपने जो एक से बढ़कर एक रिफाइनरी, पाइपलाइन और न्यू बिजनेस सभी में बहुत कुछ अच्छा इंक्रीजमेंट किया है, और बायोफ्लेम भी आपने लॉन्च किया, सो बहुत बहुत बधाई देती हूँ। और दूसरी बात सर, आपने सर 1928 से लेकर 2024 तक की जो ग्रोथ जर्नी आपने बताने की जो की है, सो हमें भी जानकारी मिली है। बहुत बहुत हमारी कंपनी ग्रोथ के साथ आगे बढ़ रही है। वेरी एक्सेलेंट परफॉर्मेंस रहा है, बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन सर। सर, दूसरी बात ये कि आपने हमेशा शेयरों को दिल से आपने बोनस दिया है, दिल से। अभी इस टाइम भी छप्पर बांट के जो डिविडेंड भी दिया, साथ में बोनस भी दिया, तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ। सर, मैं सिर्फ कहना चाहूंगी कि नेक्स्ट ईयर अपनी गोल्डन जुबली है, और 4 साल के बाद हमारी 75th एजीएम जो कंप्लीट होने वाली है सर। तो सर, मैं आशा रखती हूँ कि सर, आप तो दिल से दे रहे हो, तो हम भी दिल से हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप जरूर उस टाइम भी आप बोनस जरूर डिक्लेयर करोगे। बाकी तो चेयरमैन साहब, आपकी रिफाइनरीज वो कहीं कहीं जगह पर रही है, अभी आपके फ्यूचर प्लान क्या है? आपके फ्यूचर में नए प्लान कहाँ डाल रहे हो सर? जरा बताने की कृपा करें। बाकी तो चेयरमैन साहब, हमें आपकी जो निकट की कोई भी एक रिफाइनरी की होस्ट बन सके, तो मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप जरूर विजिट कराइए। और आज हमारी बीपीसीएल कंपनी वर्ल्ड की शान बन गई है, रौनक बढ़ती रही है। सर, हम शेयर होल्डर का भी ऑलवेज सपोर्ट रहा है, सो आपने हमारा प्राउड भी बढ़ा दिया है। सो चेयरमैन साहब, ऑलवेज हमारा सपोर्ट रहा है, सो आज भी मेरा सभी रिजोल्यूशन में मैं फुल्ली सपोर्ट करती हूँ। साथ में सर, मेरी दिल की शुभ भावना के साथ मैं आपको, मैं दिल से मैं शुभकामना करती हूँ सर, चेयरमैन सर, कि हर सुबह का उजाला आपके साथ हो, हर सारी खुशियों का खजाना आपके पास हो, आपका जीवन हमेशा प्रसन्नता से भरा रहे, और आपका हर पल शुभ, सुंदर एवं खुशियों से भरा हो। ईश्वर आपको एक ऐसी सुकून भरी जिंदगी दे, आपका तन मन सदा स्वस्थ रहे, मस्त रहे, और आप हमेशा सफलता की मंजिल चढ़ते रहे। बस आई विश यू ऑलवेज गुड हेल्थ एंड ऑलवेज विथ स्माइल सर। बस यही दुआ है मेरी एक शेयर होल्डर बहन के नाते आपको सर। बस यही मेरी शुभकामना करते हुए, आने वाले सभी त्योहारों की भी शुभकामना करते हुए, सभी रिजोल्यूशन में मैं फुल्ली सपोर्ट करती हूँ। और सर, आशा रखती हूँ कि अपनी कंपनी बहुत बड़ी है, तो सर बाहर वाले भी जुड़ते, तो नेक्स्ट ईयर आप ये हमारी हाइब्रिड एजीएम करें, ताकि हम लोकल वाले आपसे रूबरू मिलने की हमारी भी तमन्ना है। तो सर, हमारी भी ख्वाहिश है, 5 साल से हम आपसे दूर से बात करते हैं, तो सर जरूर रूबरू मिलके फेस टू फेस एजीएम करने की कृपा करें। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर बात करने के लिए। भरत साहब बात करते हैं, सर चालू रखिए। थैंक यू सो मच सर, थैंक यू।
Speaker number 5 is Bharat Shah.
हाँ हाँ, माननीय चेयरमैन श्री, सर आवाज आ रही है ना?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, माननीय चेयरमैन एमडी श्री जी कृष्ण कुमार जी और अन्य माननीय डायरेक्टर सर, मेरा नाम भरत शाह। सर, मेरी कोई क्वेरी नहीं है, क्योंकि मुश्किल समय में भी अपने कंपनी को बहुत व्यवस्थित ऊंचाई पर लेके गए हो, बहुत अच्छी चला रहे हो सर। और डिविडेंड भी छप्पर फाड़ के आपने दिया है सर, और दे रहे हो सर डिविडेंड, गुड रिटर्न दे रहे हो सर, और बहुत अच्छी व्यवस्थित और टॉप पर अपनी कंपनी चल रही है सर। तो उसके लिए मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। और सर, 5 इयर्स के फ्यूचर प्रोग्राम जरूर बताना सर। और बोनस तो सर आप टाइम टू टाइम देते ही रहे हो, तो बोनस के लिए तो कुछ कहने का ही नहीं है, आगे जाके भी बोनस जरूर देना सर। और सर, कंपनी सेक्रेटरी अपने कंपनी सेक्रेटरी कला मैडम, उनके टीम के कृष्ण नायर जी, धनुश्री और पूरी सीएस टीम को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। फिजिकल कॉपी हमको टाइम पर मिली सर, हमेशा बेस्ट इन्वेस्टर सर्विस दे रहे पूरी सीएस टीम। एक क्वेरी है तो सोल्व करते हैं सर, रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं शेयर होल्डर को। तो मैं पूरी सेक्रेटरी टीम को बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। सारे अवार्ड्स के लिए भी बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। और सीएसआर एक्टिविटी भी एक बहुत अच्छी चल रही है, एक मानवता का कार्य है, उसके लिए भी बहुत बहुत आभार मानता हूँ सर। और सर, आपने लास्ट फैक्ट्री विजिट, रिफाइनरी विजिट कराई थी, बहुत टाइम हो गया सर, अप्रोक्सीमेटली 7-8 साल तो हो ही गए हैं सर। तो एक बार जरूर रिफाइनरी का विजिट, बम्बई रिफाइनरी का विजिट जरूर कराने की मेरी हार्टली रिक्वेस्ट है सर। और सर, रूबरू अपन अपने को मिले भी 5 इयर्स हो गया सर, तो नेक्स्ट ईयर जरूर रूबरू फेस टू फेस मीटिंग सर रखना, और हाइब्रिड रखना, तो बाहर वाले को भी चांस मिलेगा, तो नेक्स्ट ईयर जरूर हाइब्रिड मीटिंग रखना सर। और आपकी हेल्थ वेल्थ अच्छी रहे, अपनी कंपनी बहुत बढ़िया तरक्की करे, मेरी हार्टली ईश्वर गॉड को प्रार्थना है। सारे रिजर्वेशन में मेरा पूरा सपोर्ट है सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच, जय हिंद सर, Vande Mataram, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mr. and Ms. Shah. Our sixth speaker shareholder is Ashok Subramaniam.
Good morning. Hope I am visible and audible.
Yes, sir, you are. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Greetings of the day and hearty congratulations to the board of directors, the independent directors, the stakeholders, the employees, and as well the retired employees. So a point of small suggestion in this conduct of AGM, I've observed there's a split lapse or split lag between the lip movement and the audio in both the address by the chairman and as well as the company secretary. Maybe it can be looked at in next AGMs. Now, coming to my few points or suggestive points in a way. So, I am taking into a little concern about the safety, sustainability, and as well as the asset integrity aspect with respect to the two recent uh, unfortunate incidences which we have faced. One is the 100 feet tall billboard collapse in May 2024 in Ghatkopar. So I would like to know how we are taking this into as a part of our aspects in all other outlets and specifically into all other plants, outlets, and everything. How this has been addressed and how it is going to be safeguarded in future. Another option is a bigger. It's one is another one with a severe intensity. There was a roof collapse in a Delhi airport. So you can looking at the aspect of it, the reason for was that there was 153 millimeter of rainfall in just 3 hours, and that too in the wee hours of the night. If you look at it, all our floating roof tanks are designed. Considering the design factor of that, this is a big threat for us. So I hope you would have considered this and taken into it. And further to enhance that, the 24 hours rainfall recorded in that location was 228 millimeters. I am raising this point with a great concern because what I'm telling is when such incidences happen, we will be in a most vulnerable situation because we will not have any access and we will not, maybe some of the things would have been violated, some SOPs or something would have happened, and this is most unpredictable too. These are the two things I would like to do. Now, coming to the fact that now the many organizations and many worldwide organizations are in the mood of leveraging their individual investors. Now that BPCL has got 1 million investors, how we are planning to leverage them, and they are their best brand ambassadors. So the only connect I'm seeing them is only at the time of AGM, rather than any other connect. Now that you have all the email IDs of everybody, I think we should be in a better position to do that. Now, coming to the other aspect is that last 4 or 5 years, we could have seen that there has been a lot of superannuation of the uh, what you call the experienced force from the organization, and the way we are progressing. How are we going to bridge this gap, and how we are planning to utilize their services in case it is required for mentoring all these people, or in terms of any other aspects? Is there any thought process in that angle? You can look at it. Second problem, another point I want to like is that there has been a few deaths which is happening in the range of 45 to 55 age group, and on and off it is being reported. And so I would like to know whether any assessment has been done on these aspects by the HR stream of the organization. Now, finally, the last point which I would like to put it in, the 158 crore on CSR is a very good amount for us to have an impactful, strategic, long-term, and CSR aspects. So, looking at the page number 47 to 49 of AGM, as well as the page number 129 to 139, I observed that out of 84 CSR proposals listed in that, only four of them are above 1 crore. So that shows how there is an enough scope for to make it more impactful. And probably we have to look at in the coming years, look at CSR on a not on this time one time CSR like a few supply of items or something like that, rather than any something which can have a great impact as well as it can have a strategic CSR. With that, I thank the management for giving an opportunity to participate in this AGM and wishing each and one a healthy and safe time ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Subramaniam. I now invite speaker number 7, Gautam Tiwari, to express his views.
Sir, you can listen me and you can see me also, no?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Sir, hearty welcome to Shri um, G. Krishna Kumar. You seem to be a very lucky charm, sir, for BPCL, considering encouraging first quarter results and long-standing demand of shareholders, which you have fulfilled by giving the very generously 42 rupees of dividend and plus 1-to-1 bonus. So you have marvelously rewarded the shareholders, for which kudos to you, sir. Very, very happy, proud shareholders of yours. And sir, in fact, now there is other meeting also going on, so I'll have to hurry up, sir. And progressing since a long time, sir. Kudos. I'm confident that, sir, the innovative measures, the company shall continue to keep its growth of market share and revenue building. In case investor care and investor service is exceptionally outstanding of and very cordial and harmonious, with spot spoken, very polite, gentle secretarial team headed by Shri Kalaji and assisted by Krishnaji and Tejaswiji. Very good and very cooperative. But sir, recently one thing, please, I would like to request the share secretarial department to please respond and reciprocate to shareholders' calls. So many times I have not been able to get the response. So otherwise, the service is so good. Since inception, I've been observing the best ever services of Kalaji. Even she was at the Kochi shipyard. She handled IPO very successfully. Even Krishna ji is doing very good service. Tejasvi also is very good. Sir, I am very happy about the investor service and the total performance of BPCL. We are the proud shareholders of BPCL right from day one. Sir, small queries which I have got. This in the light of the net zero target and likely takeover of the new forms of energy, AI. I would like to know how BPCL has progressed in keeping pace with new orders in hand. Secondly, sir, what percentage of business is envisaged from BPCL's foray into EV, petrochemicals, and non-fuel businesses? And I would like to know, sir, in the last two mergers during last years, the company has been adding the company's bottom line. To what extent the company's bottom line has grown up? Sir, conclusively, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here, sir. Can you listen me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Sir, in
Okay, I think Mr. Gautam Tiwari has been distracted by some other call. Our next speaker shareholder, Sharad Kumar Jivraj Shah, has not logged into the meeting, so we move on to speaker number 9, Kaushik Shahukar. So we can see you.
Yes. Can you hear me?
And hear you as well. Please go
Yes,
ahead.
sir. Thank you, sir. Respected sir and distinguished guests, good morning to all. It is truly an honor to stand before this esteemed gathering today. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the board for granting me opportunity to be part of this significant event. First and foremost, I would like to commend our chairman, Mr. G. Krishna Kumar, for his comprehensive presentation on the state of our company. His insights were so thorough that I find myself with no question to ask. Though as a speaker, it is my duty to inquire. Therefore, my only concern is, could you please let us know whether our company has started flexi fuel in its pump? If if not, by when can we expect this fuel to be available in all pump stations? Before I conclude, I want to express my sincere gratitude to entire secretarial team, especially Srimati Vikala and her team for their efforts in connecting with me for this memorable event. I also seek the company support in associating with me in the area of certification audit, including Form 15CB. I believe corporate social responsibility is about assisting those who need it the most, especially when they have reached out for help to the company. I always have been deeply impressed by our company's CSR initiative, especially those dedicated towards specially abled persons. This effort reflects a commitment to making a positive difference in the life of those who need it the most. However, I feel it is important to share that why my requests made from time to time remain unaddressed. I fully recognize that management has numerous critical responsibility which may have contributed to delay. Despite this, I continue to have faith in company's value and remain hopeful that this year my request will be given due consideration. Engaging with me in certification audit would not only support my livelihood but also allow me to maintain my life with dignity and self-respect that I strive for. I urge our company to please empathize with me, sir. G. Krishnan, please empathize with me this time. I am confident that our chairman, Mr. Krishnan Kumar, or CS, Mrs. Srimati Kala, will see the merit in my request and take it under thoughtful consideration this time. As a co-owner, sir, don't you feel we have a right to visit our factory, to our site and see how our company functions? I urge the management to please give a chance to visit any of the site to at least speaker shareholders this time. Also, sir, I also, as a company should also make arrangements for shareholders' hospital expenses. Hospital expenses, as funds given to the company belongs to we as a co-owner, and company should distribute the momentum to speakers to shareholders during festival. And on lighter note, given our shift to virtual meeting, maybe next time we should consider virtual hi-fi competition to keep things lively. Before I end my speech, I would like to say, please understand, वो कहते हैं कि जिंदगी को जीना आसान नहीं होता, वो कहते हैं कि जिंदगी को जीना आसान नहीं होता, उसे आसान बनाना पड़ता है। कैसे? कुछ सब्र करके, कुछ बर्दाश्त करके एंड बहुत कुछ नजरअंदाज करके। Understand this, so don't ever think my way is highway. Be humble. In my view, humility is the strongest character in the human being. Thank you all for your consideration. And sir, please, I request to please empathize with me. Please empathize with me, sir. This time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Saukar. Speaker shareholder number 10 is Bimal Sarkar.
Hello.
Mr. Sarkar, we can hear you and see
audible?
you.
हाँ
Yes,
हाँ
sir.
सर वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग। मैं विमल किशोर सरकार, मेरा रेसिडेंस कलकत्ता से बोल रहा हूँ। माननीय सभापति जी, अन्य पदाधिकारीवृंद, कंपनी सेक्रेटरी काला जी, सर मैं पहले चेयरमैन साहब आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। अपने कंपनी का परफॉर्मेंस के बारे में एक्सीलेंट प्रेजेंटेशन दिया है, ये वैल्यूएबल है और सारे चीज को अपने सामने रखा हम लोगों को। सर इस बार सर मैं सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट को भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ, उन्होंने एक्सीलेंट इन्वेस्टर सर्विस देते हैं। सर बालाजी कला जी, आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आपका एक्टिविटीज बहुत अच्छी है और हम लोगों के साथ रिलेशन अच्छी रखते हैं, इसलिए धन्यवाद। सर इस बार जो रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन रिड्यूस हुआ है 29,052.91 crores। सर सेल ऑफ पेट्रोलियम प्रोडक्ट्स एंड क्रूड ऑयल रिड्यूस्ड हुआ है। सर ये जो गवर्नमेंट से जो सब्सिडी मिलता था स्टेट गवर्नमेंट और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट से, ये रिड्यूस हुआ है 34,651.30 crores। सर ये इसके लिए आप लोग क्या सोच रहे हैं, इसके लिए इसको कैसे काम आउट करेंगे और क्या मुकाबला करेंगे, इसके बारे में थोड़ा बताएंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। सबसे बड़ी बात यह है आप आधार एक्सपेंसेस को रिड्यूस कर पाए हैं, इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सर देखिए जियो पॉलिटिकल टर्बुलेंसेस, टेंशन ग्लोबल इकोनॉमिकल चैलेंजेस, ये सब होते हुए भी हमारा ये कंपनी ईयर आफ्टर ईयर प्रॉफिट करते आ रहे हैं। सर ये बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। सर ये सब होते हुए भी हमारा कंपनी इस बार सिग्निफिकेंट इंक्रीज हुई है प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स। सर लास्ट ईयर ये था 2131.05 crores। सर दिस ईयर 26,858.84 crores। सर आप और आपका पूरा टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ। सर मेरा एक सवाल है सर, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंसी एक टेक्नोलॉजीज को कोई उपयोग कर रहा है क्या? कोई यूटिलाइजेशन के बारे में कुछ सोच रहा है क्या? इसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइएगा। सर पेज नंबर 130 सर CSR ऑब्लिगेशन 315.68 crores दिखा रहा है। सर पेज नंबर 130 में 2% एवरेज नेट प्रॉफिट 206.29 crore सेट अप प्रीवियस ईयर फाइनेंशियल ईयर का 0.07। सर CSR ऑब्लिगेशन 206.76 crore। सर ये जो फिगर है 315.68 crore, ये फिगर कहाँ से आया? इसके बारे में थोड़ा हम लोगों को जानकारी दीजिए। ऐसा भी हो सकता है प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक भी हो सकता है। सर CSR कमिटी एक्सीलेंट परफॉर्मेंस है। सर व्हाट आर द लुकआउट वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट? सर हमारा कंपनी का क्या लुकआउट है वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट के लिए? कम्युनिटी प्रोजेक्ट फॉर पोस्टिंग अप। सर ब्लाइंड एंड स्पेशली एबल्ड पर्सन। सर हमारा CSR कमिटी को मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, हमारा सजेशन भी है सर, ब्लाइंड और स्पेशली एबल्ड पर्सन को सर कोई नहीं देखता। मैं रिक्वेस्ट है सर, इट इज पॉसिबल एक ब्लाइंड और स्पेशली एबल्ड पर्सन को थ्रू CSR कमिटी कुछ कर सके तो अच्छा रहेगा। सर कृष्ण कुमार जी आप चेयरमैन, आपका पूरा टीम, कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट, एंटायर एम्प्लॉय सर खुश रहे और हमारा कंपनी को इस तरीके से आप आगे लेके चलिए। बस मेरे को बोलने का मौका दिया है इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच। नमस्कार सर, आप सभी को मैं नमन करता हूँ।
Thank you very much, Mr. Sarkar. We move on to speaker shareholder number 11, Mahesh Kumar Chandana. Mr. Chandana.
Am I audible, sir? And visible
Audible
too?
and visible, sir.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, illustrious Board of Directors, Madam Company Secretary, galaxy of learned shareholder brothers and sisters, a cheerful must have been more afternoon to all of you, sir. Sir, my name is Mahesh Chandana, speaking from my home in Pune, Maharashtra. Though I am your shareholder from the last many, many years, Mr. Chairman, but my bad luck, never attended your AGM. However, HPC and IOC meetings I have been attending for the last 20, 30 years, ever since they got listed. A great Maharatna company, my bad luck, I'll say first time I'm attending. Madam Company Secretary, you have said, and sir also said 3 minutes. Sir is the average. Like Gupta Sahab spoke for about 6 minutes, some 5, one have not. Kindly give me 6 minutes because 2 minutes I'll speak about you, Mr. Chairman. 2 minutes about your wonderful. I'll say I have not seen such a beautiful annual report, Mr. Chairman. And 2 minutes I'll take on small questions. Why I am talking about annual report, Chairman, sir? There is an adorable bond between shareholder and Bharat Petroleum, which is a very special and eternal one, Chairman, sir. Sir, आपका तो नाम है गोपाल कृष्णा जी, या यू कैन से कृष्ण कुमार जी। 4 दिन पहले जन्माष्टमी आई, चेयरमैन सर। लॉर्ड कृष्णा गीता में कहते हैं, डू एवरीथिंग यू हैव टू डू, बट नॉट विद ग्रीड, not with ego, Chairman, sir, not with envy, but with the love, compassion, and humility, Mr. Chairman. Sir, मैं आपकी 47 minute, I don't know, I saw your detail, you are from Kerala, but I'll still speak little Hindi, being a Punjabi Northern. 47 minutes speak, sir. You spoke, and this Lord Krishna Gita message clearly testifies that you are a world-class, passionate, and such a humble CEO, Chairman sir. सर आपने नेल्सन मंडेला साहब का कोट किया आपकी स्पीच में. So I will take liberty of quoting Dolly Parton. She said, "Your actions create a legacy." आपने भी अपने legacy के बारे में बोला. So you are also living legacy, Chairman sir. And legacy says, your actions must inspire others to dream more, to learn more, to do more, and become more. Hence, you are doing that job, Chairman sir. You are a world-class, excellent leader, and you have beautifully you have said everything about Bharat Petroleum, and I won't repeat the question, Chairman sir. Even though my very learned speaker, sir, Shri Ashok Subramaniam sir, talked about safety, I will also ask a little bit on safety, Chairman sir. Sir, your leadership must be infusing significant dynamism into the energy fabric of your 28,757 employees. Sir, here I will take a pause. Your page number 167 of annual report talks about detail. Permanent employees, contract workers. Sir, Indian Oil और भारत हिंदुस्तान पेट्रोलियम में एनुअल रिपोर्ट में ये डिटेल नहीं आती. That is why I liked your report. Appreciation, Madam Company Secretary. It's a beautiful report. And sir, I don't know, I got 2 reports. Yesterday I got 1 report and earlier also I got a report, but beautifully packed. Because, sir, you are inspiring icon, and I can say without meeting you, you are an institution yourself. I have unflinching faith in you and Maharatna Bharat Petroleum. You have referred number. I'm not going to repeat all those details. Sir, a whopping profit of 26,859 crore. EPS, 126 crore. Bonus, 1:1. Like Shri Mukesh Ambani was talking yesterday in AGM, 5 September को board meeting है 1:1. Sir, आप तो Reliance से भी आगे निकल गए. You have already given us. But your borrowing got reduced, Mr. Chairman. From page number 75, I find 35,854 to 18,766. It implies, it's a reflection of your prudent financial management, appreciation for your Director of Finance and all concerned people. Highest ever throughput, 39.93. Sir, GRM pe to I will take 10 seconds. $14.14 per barrel is the best among HPC, BPC and IOC. Isko कहते हैं fabulous organization. And your market sale 51.04. These all are the testament of your visionary, brilliant and focused leadership. Sir, एक पेज नंबर 30 के ऊपर कुछ SHI लिखा हुआ है. Sir, here I'm not talking about Neeraj Chopra. I'm not talking about Rahul Dravid. वो तो सबने बोल दिया. I am talking of SHI, Chairman, sir. That means speech and hearing impaired employees at your petrol pumps. Chairman, sir, एक दास्तान सुनाऊंगा 18 अगस्त की, a couple of days back. I'm in Pune. Me and my wife are going to Panchgani. Sir, आपका एक पेट्रोल पंप आता है पूना में, at the corner of Pune railway station and ex-RTO. CNG driver had to fill. As a safety precaution, me and my wife got down and stood near air tower. Sir, you have 2 employees there. Both were speech and hearing impaired. The level of service they were giving to customers, the level of, I tell you, when we people don't do this, what those 2 boys were doing there, or men were doing there. Sir, आपने बहुत अच्छा लिखा एनुअल रिपोर्ट में. Our ability is stronger than disability, Chairman, sir. Now let me ask you 3 very small questions, Chairman, sir. Sir, you must have, I know you may be processing a BH crude from ONGC, Bombay High Road. Have you imported Russian crude last year, Chairman, sir? If so, you may not share the confidential details of how many dollars and all. You can give me the number in case you have imported. Sir, my question number 2, my very, I'll say, absolutely brilliant Ashok, sir, who spoke about safety, चाहे वो एयरपोर्ट दिल्ली है वो रूफ की थी. बट माय क्वेश्चन इज सर, हाउ मेनी डेथ्स हैव टेकन प्लेस इन भारत पेट्रोलियम on road? It should include your bulk tankers, your POL tankers. You may not be owning the tanker, Chairman, sir, but certainly when you do business, I mean, any oil company does a business, and somebody dies on the road, sir, it pinches. Krishna Kumar, sir, you are Krishna. Many years back, one of my cousins expired with one bulk tanker of the company, I will not name. तब से मेरा दिल रोता है. हमेशा हर मीटिंग में आईओसी एचपीसी में ये क्वेश्चन पूछता हूं. अनफॉर्चुनेटली दे डोंट डिस्क्लोज. आई डोंट नो व्हाई. एक अच्छे स्पीकर साहब ने कुछ ह्यूमिलिटी के बारे में बोला था. काइंडली एंड एज पर ब्राजीलियन एग्रीमेंट सर, वी आर सपोज टू रिड्यूस एक्सीडेंट. सर माय लास्ट क्वेश्चन, आईओसी और एचपीसी में सर पेट्रोल पंप पे while cleaning underground tanks, that's have taken place, and I have raised these issues with both the companies. Sir, you have spoken a lot about safety in your speech. I wrote even the time, what time you spoke and all. Sir, any accident or deaths have taken place in BPC retail outlet? Sir, I'll conclude. ऊंचाइयों को ऊंचाइयों को छूने के लिए पंखों की जरूरत केवल परिंदों को होती है. इंसान तो जितनी विनम्रता से झुकता है उतनी ऊंचाइयां पाता है. सर, यू आर हम्बल. इतनी विनम्रता आप में, मैंने तो प्रण कर लिया है, आई विल अटेंड ऑल एजीएम्स ऑफ भारत पेट्रोलियम इन फ्यूचर. सर, पूना इज क्लोज टू बॉम्बे, मुंबई. मेरा नंबर, ईमेल नंबर मैडम कंपनी सेक्रेटरी के पास है. I would like to have a cup of tea with you, Chairman, sir. इतने अच्छे चेयरमैन. I have never asked HPC or IUC chairman, but to you I am asking, Chairman, sir. You are a model of civility, culture and compassion. Jai Hind and Namaskar. Thank you very much, sir. God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Chandna. We move on to speaker shareholder number 12, Jibu Cherian. Mr. Cherian, we can see you and hear you.
Yes, okay. Members of the board and fellow shareholders, it is with great pleasure that I see that the capacity utilization of Bharat Petroleum refineries is 112%. I give you all the good wishes to make it 115% because I know a target should be achievable also. The very fact that you have made the different refining towers, etc., over this thing, their capacity shows the capability of your refinery personnel, because you have to make the product available, then only the marketing people will be able to sell it. And that is what your refinery people have done very well. Second, I see that $14.14 highest GRM. Again, congratulations to your refinery personnel for delivering the goods on which Bharat Petroleum could make their profitability. Now, this is part of the bouquets. Now come the brickbats. In the brickbats, I shall be good enough not to give you the bricks, but only the bats, because the thing is that I am one of the fortunate customers of yours who's also a shareholder, and because of which I can voice my opinions to you, tell you my grievances. So many customers of yours just do not have that opportunity to do it, and I will illustrate it. Now, if you go to your Bharat Gas website, there's a lot of useless information over there. Arogya Setu, which was prevalent for the COVID times. And then on the extreme right side, you have got Pahal. Now, if I click on Pahal, it comes blank. Now, you have Mr. LB Sharma, who's supposed to be the system admin. You have Mr. Pandian, who's the business head LPG, and Ashutosh Gupta, who is the CGM LPG. Don't these people ever look at their website, Bharat Gas, to see what is relevant over there? Now, recently I went to get a termination voucher for a transfer to Bangalore for my son, for his connection. This is the second point I want to make. The employees over there had their own version of things. I also know a little bit of thing. I checked out with people, etc. Now the thing is that when I'm going from one place to the other, why do you need my Aadhaar card? My proof of residence is the residence I'm giving up. Now what do you want proof about that? I should be going to Bangalore. My son was going to Bangalore. Now you are asking for the address in Bangalore in advance. Poor guy was just finding a flat over there. This is a lot of unreasonable stuff. And I understand that you also should understand you have 9.35 LPG customers. And the India's population is 143 crores. So almost 6% of India's population is your customer. This is one of the biggest things that you have. Among the oil companies, you have the biggest. The only people who surpass you are the telecom companies. And you got 6,252 distributors. You added 37 this year. Great. But the thing is that you people don't have any control on your distributors. Many times now you have made the booking automatic. But I also have a home in Kerala. And what I find is that over जो है in Hindi you say absolute मनमानी चल रहा है distributor का. He makes his own rules, his employee makes his own rules, etc., etc. Now 6252 distributors, you don't have any control over them how they function. My request is please have training for the staff of the employees and tell them that they are not in government service. Bharat Petroleum is an undertaking. They are in a private service and their duty is to service the LPG customer who's coming up to you. Please tell them that. No, they are not to treat us as terrorists, and we are not there to harass them. And then, Mr. Chairman and the managing and the LPG people, will you please tell them to write the lunchtime on their working hours thing? Because they write something. This is the working hours. I presume that they will go for our lunch from 1 to 2 or 1 to 30 to 2:30, but they go from 2 to 2:30 to 45. Because they're not expecting me, obviously. Please. This is now my suggestion to you. Look, if I give you brickbats, I give you suggestions also. In your Bharat Gas thing, just like you have it in the banks, you please have something for a nodal officer. You've got some place for complaints, you've got a place for telephone, etc., etc. But please have something where the complaints can go to a nodal officer, and complaints escalated beyond that can go to a chief nodal officer or a principal nodal officer. Now coming to your Bharat Petroleum website. Your Bharat Petroleum website, you've got complaints, and then below that, when I click on complaints, the four things come in front, which is LPG, retail, lubes, industrial LNG, and aviation. Now, after that, the feedback form comes. Now, after I click the two things, there in category, it comes blank. There is no drop down thing. Subcategory also. And then you expect me to voice my complaint in 1,000 characters? Could you please give an email address below that, so that in case my capacity exceeds 1,000 characters, I would be able to write on that email and you people can have a look at it. Now coming back to LPG. LPG, I said I see only a business at LPG. I don't see an executive director LPG. But whatever it is, I want the service that you people can give me. Ashutosh Gupta also CGM LPG. Now LPG is giving you the maximum number of customers, is giving you the maximum number of headaches. Now when I go to this particular thing, if I want to contact the executive director LPG on your website, Bharat Petroleum website, you have connect, you have connect with us, etc. There the list of all your directors are given. The number given over there is a call center number. Yes, I don't expect the director to take up my call. But at the email, you have got the same email for all of them, info@bharatpetroleum.in. Now, however will my complaint or my suggestion, sometimes everything is not a complaint. Sometimes it can be a suggestion also. And sometimes it can be a good suggestion also. Because not every person is coming to you this thing. Some of us are enlightened enough to inform you of this thing. Because my ex-boss used to say, don't come to me with problems. If you come to me with problems, inform me the problem, but come with a solution on which we can think further. So I'm coming to you with a solution. Give the email on which somebody in that LPG department can have a look at it, see the seriousness of it, and maybe if the suggestion is good, implement it. Because sometimes I notice with Bharat Petroleum, and I've complained in the past, that person in that call center or whoever says, this is the position, you draw the line, you better follow my rules and regulations. Now I'm telling you, there are more enlightened customers than me. There are engineers who might give you good feedback, etc. So if I feel for Bharat Petroleum, I will give suggestions to improve it. If I do not feel for Bharat Petroleum, I will say let it be. Dividend will come because you have to give the government. Bonus will come because again you have to give the government, etc. And let not Bharat, you have got no other option but to be under the Ministry of Petroleum. So I understand your limitations because I've been a shareholder for quite some time. This is the first time I came on to the thing because I had to express myself as to the problems that I have as a normal customer of Bharat Petroleum. And because I'm a shareholder of Bharat Petroleum, my loyalty to you is very high because just 1 kilometer away from my house is the Hindustan Petroleum. I don't go over there. I travel 3 kilometers further to the Bharat Petroleum place. Now, you would not know it. There are many customers like this who are doing the same thing because of loyalty to Bharat Petroleum. Now, like I said earlier, you have to make the fluid available in your tanks so that it is available. Now, in your high volume petroleum outlets in the different cities, it is important for you that the customer is serviced quickly. You take the payment quickly. Because I've noticed that card machine of yours, you have just one. Some of the outlets have just 2 card machines for almost 16 pumps. Then there after one car is filled in, you go there. Then another car comes. You have to take the thing over there. Could you please tell your dealers to have more credit? I don't know what's that machine called. More credit card machines available so that faster servicing of the cars happen, because the faster the customer moves out of your petrol pump, the next customer is coming and
Mr. Cherian,
is able to
if you
fill
would
up.
kindly
And
conclude
also,
the earliest.
yes, I understand. If it'll be good if you people listen to me once in a while and take all these suggestions. The next customer is also service equally fast, because when your customers are service fast, your throughput increases, and because throughput increases, your profit increases. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board, and fellow shareholders for listening to me. I hope next year I come back with better suggestions so that for Bharat Petroleum's profit to increase. When the profit increases, all of us are happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Cherian. We move on to speaker shareholder number 13, Sujan Modak.
You can hear me, sir?
Yes, sir, we can hear and see you.
Yeah, thank you. Respected Chairman, other Board of Directors, Namaskar, good afternoon. I'm Sujan Modak, attending this meeting from my residence in Kolkata, sir. Sir, if you see the performance of a company, it's a very good performance in this scenario. Fantastic performance, sir. And before I move to the other side of my speech, I'd like to thank our company secretary, Ma'am V. Kala, and our whole team, including Mr. Krishna Nayar ji, for doing very good investor services to the investors community. Fantastic, very good. They are very, very big officers, definitely very responsible officers. Ma'am V. Kala and Krishna Nayar, I can understand from their working style and doing the help, sir. Fantastic. Sir, I'm coming to my question, sir. Page number 187. I could see there is a number of fatality is 1. So could you explain that why it happened? Is it a material failure problems, or is it a personal problem, or why it happened? The fatality, I could see this one, page 187, sir. So next, my question is that what is the expansion plan? Could you tell us, sir? And next 2 years, profit margin, if you can please tell us what it should be, sir. And renewable energy front, what is our thought process, if you can tell us, sir. Sir, all the petrol pumps in our country by the BPCL, why it cannot be covered with solar panel? I think that could be done as soon as possible, sir. And sir, you have given a 3 minutes time to the speakers. They are taking so much. There should be some time management. There should be discipline. It should not be allowed, sir. But you are the judge, definitely. I cannot tell you, sir. I cannot dictate you, definitely. What is this, sir? Is it a AGM or it is a problem redressable program is going on? This no one allows, sir. The time management should be there. Discipline should be observed. Those people, they are talking so long. They are not bacha. बड़े लोग हैं सर, बुजुर्ग लोग हैं, 50, 55, 60 years people are, they are taking so long and you're allowing that. Please take a note of that, sir. Nothing to add more. Over to you for further proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Modak. Our next speaker, Ashish Shankar Bansal, has not logged in for the meeting, nor has Sheetal Shankar Bansal. We move on to speaker number 16, Lekha Shah.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow members, good afternoon and regard to everyone. Myself, Lekha Shah from Mumbai. First of all, I would like to thank our Company Secretary Kalama, especially Krishna ji, for giving me this opportunity and for smooth process where I am able to talk in front of you all in AGM. I found the AGM notice and I am delighted to say AGM report is so beautiful, full of colors and fact and figures in place. Also, it's really useful with lot of information. I'm proud to be a shareholder of this company. Thank you, Chairman sir, for explaining us well about the company. Sir, I pray to God that 2024 comes with great prosperity for our company. Again, I thank our company secretary Kalama, especially Krishna ji, for their best performance and always outstanding support for all my doubts. Hence, I have no questions today, sir. Chairman sir, I hope the company will continue video conference meeting in future. So I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions for today's meeting. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Our next three speakers, number 17, Kamal Kishore Jawar, number 18, Tamal Kumar Majumdar, and number 19, Mrs. H.S. Patel, have not logged into the meeting. So we move on to speaker number 20, Humayun Behroz Puradehi.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Loud
Hello?
and clear. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, we are very, very old shareholders of Petroleum, as everybody knows, and we have a great also sentimental attached to our company. Now, sir, I've heard your speech in detail, so I'm not going to at all repeat anything or comment about anything. So it is very good, very wonderful, and so on. Now, I just have a few questions. So thanks for your bonus. You are going to maintain the increased capital. Thank you very much for your confidence and benefiting us shareholders. One. So now, sir, you have said that you are going to, yes, my God, so many amount for capital investment you mentioned, right? Now, sir, where are you going to bring the finance? Are you going to take out rights issue or whatever? So please let us know where you're going to bring the huge finance for your expansion, which you mentioned in your speech. Of course, we are very happy to hear it. So we are also so happy Bharat Petroleum remains with the government and is not given to any third party. It belongs to India. It should remain with India. It should remain with the government and should not change hands to a private party. We are so thrilled to hear this. Number three, you mentioned about right? Mac lubricants. So I just want to know what is the market share of Mac lubricants. Of course, we know your competitors. So please let us know. You know, Gulf oil lubricants and others. So what is your market share? So another thing, question regarding the Ujjwala scheme. So we are still not very clear about it. So you give to people, you know, who are one cylinder. You mentioned you make them subscribers. That's very good. So, but what about the next cylinder? Are they able to afford to pay the next cylinder? So how do you go about it? Or do you give the next cylinder also free or at a very discounted price? If you don't give it a discounted price, they will not be able to afford, right? So, and of course, we have great scientists. We are very proud about it. So, and one more thing, yes,
Ma'am,
you
could you
mentioned,
kindly
yeah.
speak closer to the mic, ma'am? We can hardly hear
Oh,
you.
so now can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, much better.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, so sorry, so sorry. And the one more thing we want to know. So you mentioned about our revenue being less this year compared to last. So why has our revenue gone down? We want to know from yourself. Yeah. And so another question regarding Ujjwala scheme I just now mentioned. So how you go about it? Can they afford the second cylinder? Number 3, I mentioned about the increase in your capital for expansion. So where will you bring the finance for expansion? Of course, we're very happy about it. And that's also, and it's a great scientists we have. We are very proud about them. So, but have you taken out a patent? So we just want to know, we are lay people. Do you need a patent to take out new inventions, which you mentioned? So and last but not the least, I just want to know this geopolitical conflict, in like Israel, Iran, and all that Ukraine. So does it affect us in any way? If they were not there, it would have benefited us much more. So that's all I have. So I hope you have been able to hear all my questions. So I wish you all the best. If we are very happy, Bharat Petroleum is doing very well. We are benefited a lot. And thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. We move on to speaker shareholder number 21, Dilip Kumar Jain. Mr. Jain, could you kindly unmute your microphone and speak?
Hello.
So we can hear and see you. Please go ahead.
Hello. Hello, I am audible?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yes, respected chairman and board members, सभी को मेरा जय हिंद नमस्कार। मैं दिलीप कुमार जैन जयपुर पिंक सिटी से बोल रहा हूँ और सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई। इतने बढ़िया रिजल्ट्स कंपनी ने पेश किए, इसके लिए जी कृष्ण कुमार साहब आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई, और आपकी टीम को जिन्होंने इतना अच्छा काम करके और प्रॉफिटेबल कंपनी को बनाया है, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपको। एक तो सर 2-3 चीज, वैसे तो इतना कुछ बोल दिया लोगों ने कि उसको रिपीट करना ज्यादा ठीक नहीं होगा अननेसेसरीली, इसलिए मैं तो 2-3 चीजें हैं वो आपसे थोड़ा सा पूछना चाहता हूँ। अगर उसको आप मेरे को बता सके तो बता दीजिए, अदरवाइज मेल पे रिप्लाई दे दीजिएगा। हाउ मेनी ऑफिसेज आर इक्विप्ड विद द वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग सिस्टम, और जो बचे हुए हैं वो कब तक हो जाएंगे, कब उनको कर दें, क्योंकि ये पीएम का एक बहुत अपने प्राइम मिनिस्टर मिस्टर मोदी साहब का एक अच्छा जो बहुत ज्यादा जोर दिया हुआ है जिस प्रोजेक्ट पे, एक इसका और एक अपने जो सोलर पावर कितने अपने ऑफिसेज में लगे हुए हैं और कितना अपने कितने ऑफिसेज में लगने बाकी हैं, वो थोड़ा सा बता दे तो ठीक रहेगा। एक हो कितने ऑफिसेज अपने रेंटल बिल्डिंग पे चल रहे हैं और कितने अपने ऑफिसेज अपने ओन बिल्डिंग्स में है, और उनका अपने को साल में कितना किराया अपने को पे करना पड़ता है, उसके थोड़ा सा। मैं पिछले 23 साल से करीब बीपीसीएल का शेयर होल्डर हूँ और आपकी करीब करीब हर मीटिंग अटेंड करते हैं। अब 3 4 5 साल से तो स्पेशली ये होने से काफी कुछ बिजी हो गया कि बीसी मीटिंग आप इसको कंटिन्यू रखिएगा। इससे कहीं से भी आदमी एक तो लिंक हो सकता है, और एक आप लोगों को भी थोड़ा सा जब आदमी सब हर तरह के व्यूज उनके आते रहते हैं। जैसा कि मेरे पूर्ववर्ती शेयर होल्डर्स ने भी आपसे कहा कि साल में एक बार तो हमें याद कर लिया कीजिए एटलीस्ट एक। तो अगर आप उचित समझे और ऐसा कुछ लगे तो एक आपका साइन किया हुआ कुछ हो, या ऐसा कि इसमें हमको लगे कि एक मोमेंटो वी विल द प्रेस्टिजियस, हमको हम भी प्रेस्टिजियस कंपनी के शेयर होल्डर हैं, उसमें अगर ऐसा कोई मोमेंटो अगर आपका बीपीसीएल का बैठता हो तो एक मेरा सजेशन है, अगर आपके अगर बैठता हो तो इसके लिए। बाकी तो सब आपका इतना हाईली आपने शेयर होल्डर्स को पे आउट किया है बोनस के रूप में और डिविडेंड के रूप में, कि उसके लिए आप उसके लिए कहीं कंपेरेबल नहीं है कि अदर ऑयल कंपनियों से बेटर आपने उसके लिए सभी शेयर होल्डर्स को अवार्ड किया हुआ है। एक सजेशन मेरा ये है कि जैसे आईओसी और एचपीसीएल में है कि वो एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बना देते हैं जिस दिन मीटिंग होती है उस दिन, और वो ग्रुप में उसमें सारे जो स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर्स होते हैं उनको अपडेट मिलता रहता है कौन सा नंबर चल रहा है। सपोज मेरा 14 नंबर 14 नंबर है और मैं कहीं थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर होता हूँ, तो मेरे को थोड़ा सा रहता है कि मेरा कब नंबर आके बीच में निकल जाए। तो अगर वो बना सके, एक सजेशन है, अगर आपको ठीक लगे तो। I has supported all the resolutions of the BPCL, and आपके सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट में को मिसेज स्पेशली मिसेज कला और मिस्टर जो भी है आपके, बहुत अच्छा उनका कोऑर्डिनेशन रहा, और उन्होंने जो एनुअल रिपोर्ट भेजी है हार्ड कॉपी, उसके लिए उनका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और बहुत बढ़िया अपना कंपनी का है, ये मेंटेन रहे और कंपनी दिन दुनी रात चौगनी तरक्की करे, यही हमारी शुभकामनाएं हैं। और एक थोड़ा सा एक चीज है, व्हाट इज द सीएसआर क्राइटेरिया ऑफ अस, क्योंकि मैं भी एक छोटा सा अगर हमारे जयपुर में करता हूँ, अगर वो आपके अगर वो क्राइटेरिया भेजे और उसमें अगर वो फिट बैठता हो तो वी कैन कंटिन्यू दैट मैटर, अदरवाइज नो प्रॉब्लम। ओके सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच, सबको धन्यवाद, स्पेशली कृष्णा कुमार साहब आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद हमको एक चांस देने के लिए। थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, Mr. Jain. We move on to speaker shareholder number 22, Dharmesh Thakkar.
नमस्ते, नमस्ते कृष्ण कुमार जी, नमस्ते कला जी, and namaste Krishna Nair. I will request all three of you should go for some najar kind of thing ना लगे आप लोग को, because everybody has been appreciating you a lot, and I am also but unfortunately I am for last 6-7 years I have been bringing out some of the negative issues which company management needs to take care, and which has to trickle down to the bottom of the pyramid. So I have written in my suffix in my name about a Kaka Petroleum. Now I am Kaka Automobiles is a dealership in Bhandup, Mumbai. My family has been associated with Bharat Petroleum and its predecessor Burma Shell since 1957, and we are the landowners. But unfortunately, there are a lot of things which are not transparent, and there is a lot of confusion. Why is there not a proper SOP set up for how to renew your lease, whether you want to renew the lease? If I don't agree with your agreements, so why a landowner is forced to go through your agreement? There is issue on GST, there is issue on lots of things. So sir, I will request you, please give a clear SOP on this thing. Unfortunately, to get myself get hurt, I have to send mail to you and Sukhmal ji, and नहीं तो मेरी सुनवाई नहीं हो रही है. Your lawyer MP Savla, they tell in front of your downward line the officers कि इससे बात मत करो, इसको टेलीफोन नंबर मत दो. यार, I am small person. but I am very resourceful person. I have got everybody's mobile number and WhatsApp numbers. So अगर मेरे को अगर किसी को परेशान करना है, so I can do it. Number 2, sir, I would like you to please look into it specially, because this Tata Automobiles ka issue has been going on since Arun Kumar ji was a territory manager, and he retired as a chairman of the company. But this matter went on and on since 97-98 till still going on in 2024. Today, after our mediator has filed the mediation report in court, today it's exactly 1 year since, but nobody has taken any initiative from your side to close the issue. Okay. Now, sir, I am also investor. I am associated with few private equity funds. Now, this is the product, Femto. I don't know whether you are able to see it. I have been able to bring down the emission levels of our cars by 95% using this product. I tried to show it to your, I don't know with whom I should connect so that I can propose this, and BPCL can be the first, get the first moving advantage. It is known as Femto, FEMTO, Femto Green. And yes, I was, as I have never spoken with you, so I have not shared some of the research papers on this product from Purdue University and SGS. So I would like to share with you if you permit me, so that I can WhatsApp to you. And I had sent it to Arun Kumar ji, though he has retired. So he sent me a confirmation that he has received it and he will be going through over it. Sir, we run few CSR activities at our family level. So I would like you, if you BPCL CSR can join us in providing the medical vans in south of Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. We have contributed, we have donated 5 vans. If your team, if your company also can help, so that we can reach the downtrodden and especially the scheduled tribes of South Gujarat, and we also run Gaushala, where we take care of 500 plus old cows and Nandijis. So if you have got something like that where your team can come with me, and you being a proper corporate, so if your team can also guide us how we can take it to the next level. And we run few orphanages in West Bengal and Haryana. So that also, if your team can come and help me, अगर उसको हम लोग कैसे, मतलब, I don't want your money, but if your team can help me to take it to the next level, so that we contribute back to the society. But sir, I would like to request you again कि आप please जरा काका ऑटोमोबाइल्स में आप जरा पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट लीजिए और रिजॉल्व करिए, because my mom is 80 plus, my uncle is having dementia, and मतलब these are the 2 landowners alive, and another landowner has passed away due to the age factor. If it will be great अगर आपकी टीम उसको सीरियसली ले और उसको कंक्लूड कर डाले 2-5 दिन में या 7 दिन में, which is very easily doable. I am very sure. And sir, also Kala ji, Vetsa ji, and whoever is the other legal head, आपकी डाउनवर्ड द लाइन टीम को थोड़ा उनको आप लोग को ब्रीफ करना जरूरी है, whether your company is a government company, whether it is 100% owned by the government. And मेरे को 4 अलग डॉक्यूमेंट आए हैं, उसमें BPCL is registered in under Companies Act 1913, Companies Act 1956. It is a 100% government owned company. And क्या क्या लिख के भेजते हैं, मतलब why this confusion prevailing at corporate level? आपका जो लीगल टीम है, मिस्टर सिंह है शायद, उनसे मैंने बात करने का ट्राई किया, तो he was not ready to talk with me. I am thankful to Kala ji. She understood my question and she guided me. And I have put the mail to you, sir. आपको cmd@bpcl जो है आपका email ID, उस पे मेरा tr.thakkar05@gmail से आपको emails आए हुए हैं. I know it will be little bit harsh, but don't take it, मतलब sir, I am talking to the chairman of the company and not the individual. Sorry?
If you could kindly conclude as soon as possible, sir.
Can you give me 1 minute more, sir?
Sure, sir.
Sir, and also I would like if I can be invitee to one of your board meetings and I can make some presentation which will help to the bottom line and the top line of the company. And ये जो मैंने आपको फेमटो का प्रोडक्ट दिखाया है, this is the future and this can be जो हम लोग के जितने emission levels हैं वो they have been we have been able to bring down in our Rolls Royce, in our Bentleys, in our Mercedes, which are dating back to 1930s to 1990s. So that is proven fact है ये. तो मेरे को अगर आप लोग को present करना है, and one of the Rolls Royce is just parked in HPCL pump near your Bharat Bhavan 2 office. Yeah, thank you. And also thanks Vishal for connecting me at the right time.
Thank you, Mr. Thakkar.
Thank you, Krishna Kumarji.
Thank you, sir. Our next two speakers, number 23, Bharat Raj K, and number 24, Ananthan Vijay Raghavan, have not logged in for the meeting. We move on to speaker shareholder number 25, Yusuf Yunus Rangwala.
आपको आवाज आ रहा है?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. We can see you.
सर एक मिनट सर सर वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून सर वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून सर सर मैं मुंबई से यूसुफ भाई रंगवाला बात करता हूँ सर फर्स्ट आई विल थैंक हेलो आपको आवाज आ रहा है सर बराबर
Yes, sir.
Sir, first I will thank our company chairman for declaring a 1:1 bonus and also declaring a 21 rupees share dividend. So that is a very excellent, sir. Our chairman Krishna sir declared a very excellent sir, annual copy which we have printed out of 5. We are having around employees 805 अपने पास employees है sir. 8,500 employees है सर. 5 kg का जो अपना बाटला है उसका मार्केट में क्या रेट है सर ये जानना चाहता हूँ. और 5 kg आपने प्रिंट किया है एनुअल रिपोर्ट में. What is the cost of this and where it is available, sir? Sir, CR active page number 48. Our company is doing a very good work to helping the poor school people. This shows how our company is caring for the poor also, sir. So I will come directly to one point, sir. We are having a factory at Ratnagiri refinery. Sir, I would like to know how when we can whether it is possible to see a small gattu at the office, sir, so that we can see the films or how our production is going on. Sir, many in the past you not arrange a factory which is at the office, sir. After the Diwali, can you keep a small get together for our older speakers so that we can meet you, sir? And sir, around nothing more to it, sir. Sir, we are having a very excellent, sir. Our Rahul David, who is advertising our products, our Chao Jito, Chao Speed, sir. This advertise is coming in TV. So this television में सर अपना एडवर्टाइज भी आता है BPCL का. सर जिस एडवर्टाइज के लिए सर आपने कितना साल के लिए राहुल डेविड को अपने सर में किया है सर? हाउ मेनी ईयर यू अपॉइंटेड राहुल एज अवर ब्रांड एम्बेसडर सर? Nothing more to it. Sir, thank you for the bonus and also good dividend of 21 rupees, an excellent dividend, and also thank our company secretary. फूलों की खुशबू कलियों की बार और हमेशा आपका साथ रहे सर. ऐसा ही आपका साथ रहे सर हमेशा.
Thank you, Mr. Rangwala. Our next speaker shareholder, Debujit Bilal, has not joined the meeting. We move on to speaker shareholder number 27, Jaideep Bakshi.
Yes, very good afternoon, Chairman and Board of Directors and others present in today's video conference. Myself, Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. Thanks to our company secretary, Kala Madam, and others on the secretarial department for giving me an opportunity to express my view and presenting a detailed and informative annual report, and also to our moderator for keeping in touch and helping us to join this video conference. Sir, your initial speech was really informative, and also congrats for the revenue from operations. So just want to know what is the capacity utilization presently of our wells, and regarding the ethanol blending program, can you share some thoughts? And thanks once again for the rupees 21 dividend and also the bonus of 1:1 you have shared to us. Sir, brand building approach for performance across all business units, can you share some things? And regarding pipeline network, which is acts as a safety and efficient and cost-effective manner of transporting, can you show throw some lights? And also on the 5 kg mini, this LPG cylinders we have, what is the business we are generating from this? And also the digital upgradation for better efficiency in our day-to-day activities. And thoughts on the zero harm for workplace. Kindly share some thoughts. And CSR activities are always good as always. Nothing to add more. I supported all the resolutions and hope to continue in our pledge to serve and supply the nation with support of all concern and faith of all stakeholders. And sir, thank you for giving me an opportunity and continue with the VC so we can touch in during this further AGMs. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Bakshi. We move on to speaker shareholder number 28, Bimal Kumar Agrawal.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, sir, we can hear and
Yes.
see you.
1 minute, hello.
Yes, sir, please go ahead.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning to the other shareholders who have joined from any part of the world or management also. As my speaker number is 28, all as questions were raised by the other speaker. I got no question to ask because I don't want to waste company's time, and also I thank the host also and the NSDL team also for calling me up each and every time. What is my number? That's all from me. Thank you very much. Please arrange for a plant visit if you can. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
We move on. Thank you, sir. We move on to speaker shareholder number 29, Jayesh Valia.
Good afternoon, sir. Krishna Kumar ji, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. We can hear you. Mr. Valia, please go ahead. We can hear and see you.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Mr. Valia here. I'm one of the MSME manufacturer and also vendor to you since last many years. First and foremost, congratulations for doing a lot for MSME companies. BPCL has been pioneer in promoting MSME interest, like reserving the products. I have only two small suggestions to make. I know the people who are sitting on the dais are very experienced and they look at our company's interest more than what my thoughts can go to. Regarding outlets, we have 21,840 outlets. Now, if we have to add value to the company and to the shareholders, like what most of the companies are doing, they're having different verticals, like having retail. You spoke a lot on the retail, like promoting retail at various petrol stations. Instead of having everything under BPCL shelter, let us have verticals where we can have retail separate, EV charging separate. This can also add value to the company and also increase the profile of the company and also increase the value of the shareholders. Like having different, like most of the companies are doing different verticals now. If you look at Reliance, he has now retail separately. They are into they are coming into EV charging separately. So why not to add value by having different segments under BPCL, but different companies owned by BPCL, having majority stakeholder being BPCL, but different verticals. This is my small request. All dignitaries are on the dais. They know much better than me. But as a small vendor or as a small shareholder, this is what I can suggest. And once again, thank you for looking after MSMEs. And BPCL has been pioneer, and all the oil companies has been looking at BPCL's policy towards MSME, and they adopt all those policies down the line. Thank you once again, and good day.
Thank you, Mr. Valia. Speaker shareholder number 30, Sardar Jasmeet Singh has not logged in for the meeting. We move on to speaker shareholder number 31, Mrs. Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenas.
Start my video. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. We can hear
Hello.
and
Am
see
I
you.
audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very nice. My number was 51. So I was thinking when it will come. So I was just listening to the meeting. Thank you so much. Respected Chairman and MD G. Krishna Kumar, other members of the board, my dear fellow shareholders. I am Mrs. C.E. Mascarenas speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank the company secretary and her team for sending me an physical annual report, also registering me as a speaker, and also giving me this platform to speak. Thank you so much, madam. Now I come to the annual report, which is full of information, facts, figures, and pictures, and also self-explanatory, adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. Our working is good. Dividend is par excellence, 21 rupees, plus bonus 1:1. And may by the end of the year, we will be blessed with the rights issue, which should be economically priced so that small shareholder gets another bonus, so we look out for that. Now, congratulations for all the awards and accolades. They are all on page 58 and 59. I will not speak on each of them. Good CSR work. I appreciate very much. Now I come to my queries, as many people have asked so many queries, so I now have to limit. But even then, I ask some one or two. Our business verticals, we are in refineries, retail pump, LPG, max. There are so many verticals we have, which of growth also with good margin now and also in the future. My second question: how many R&D centers we have, and how many employees are there in this R&D? What is their age and attrition? How are we handling the challenges of the geopolitical issues, disturbances, which are going 2-3 places in the world, and especially the Red Sea issue? So how means all the exports and imports and all, how it is going on? With this, I support all the resolutions. As many have asked the questions, I limit my questions, and I wish you all the best. Especially, I wish you very good health, because as health is wealth, and may God bless our company 100 folds, and may it go up the ladder and become a very powerful Maharatna. With this, thank you so much, and namaskar. Thanks once again.
Thank you, Ms. Mascarenas. We have managed to reconnect with speaker number 19, Mrs. H.S. Patel.
Hello.
Ma'am, we can hear you.
Thank you, dear. Hello. This is the 71st AGM. I'm sitting in my house, and I'm very easily able to talk to the BP team. First, I congratulate all the employees who have worked very hard in this heavy monsoon, in this heavy summer, to give good results. I thank our chairman Saab and the managing director, Mr. Krishna Kumar ji. You look very handsome in the photo, and you have been very, very polite and kind to the speakers. I also thank Mr. Vetsa Gupta, the Director of Finance, and our new director on the board, Mohammad Hanis. So when we have government, he's a government nominee, that's why he is Mohammad Hanis. So we can also have some party directors on the board. This is a government company. Anyway, I thank Madam Kale, who is the company secretary, and above all, I thank Mr. Krishna Nair, the most efficient employee of your Bharat Petroleum. Believe me, sir, for years he has been in this company. I am sure you all are taking good care of him, promote him. A very efficient employee, very good to deal with, and he is not very arrogant, never rude, and always very helpful and very good on the job. Excellent on the job. I'm sure you will do good for him. Anyway, sir, I thank the management team for the dividend that you have paid and the bonus of 1+1 that you have given, 1-on-1. I also congratulate all the employees for the various awards and accolades that you all have won. Wonderful, very good, innumerable awards Bharat Petroleum has won, and it's very good and pleasing to know your CSR activities has also been very good. Sir, I had little instead of giving us a dividend, you can utilize this dividend in the working of the company. Because otherwise also dividend is taxable, so you can utilize it in the working of the company. So in your finances, your investment and profit has gone up. EPS, investment and profit have gone up, but revenue and income has come down. Revenue and income has come down. So one important point I noted in your balance sheet is total tax expenditure. Last year it was 690. This year it is 9,335. If you could explain a little of this, how this year the tax is so very high. What is the reason for this, please? Your first quarter results are also very good. So when you hold analyst meet, please also keep in mind, especially your corporate communication department, never they take care of the shareholders. Chairman sir and finance Vetsa Gupta sir, please keep in mind that shareholders are investing their hard-earned money in your company. Analysts are either making or marring, मार देता है या make करता है company को. They are not investors in your company. Give importance to people who are investing in your company. They are putting their hard-earned money in your company. So when any investor meet takes place, also call shareholders in that meeting. If not all, at least the speaker shareholders should come, because AGM is only once in a year, wherein we discuss the annual report. While this analyst meet is often you all are conducting. Every quarter result you all are conducting. So allow us to participate in that meeting. Why analyst is getting so much importance? Anyway, your first quarter results are also indeed very good. Sir, I have one more little point to discuss is you all have planned for Ghar format outlets, especially B cafes. So why is this, the name is given as B cafe? Why? Our name could be put as Bharat Cafe. Bha is Bharat Petroleum and Pet is Petroleum. Bha is Bharat and Petroleum. Pet is Petroleum. Bha Pet Cafe. Put that name now. Our name should be there. Our Bharat name should be there. What is B Cafe and C Cafe? We are not Britishers to put B Cafe. We are Bharat, India. So put Bha, B-H-A, Bha, or for Bharat or Bharat Petroleum, and Pet is for petroleum. Your company's name is also coming and our country's name is also coming. Bha Pet Cafe. We have to put that name. As you have mentioned in your annual report that this cafe is almost in the after city limits. So let it be in the city limits also, no? Especially in the metro cities, especially in our city in Bombay. So from Churchgate, Churchgate or VT to up to Andheri. If your outlets are there, and if in that you are coming out with tea coffee outlets, make it prominent, Bhapet. It is our company. Sir, then I really like the choice of your brand ambassador, our Rahul Dravid, a very respectable man, very dependable man, and he's a very reliable person. He was very reliable as far as a cricketer also, reliable as a person also, and very respectable. Very good choice you all have made, sir, on Rahul Dravid. Especially when he's in the photo in the annual report, he's holding Mac lubricants, There is also one more ambassador along with him that you have taken. He is also Manoj Chopra, other ambassador. That's also a good one. It's good. So I also wanted a little that the notice which was given, which was printed in the book, annual report is really very good. Kala madam, I would like to really congratulate her and Krishna Nair for drafting this annual report. Very comprehensive and very full. All the details are there, and yet it is very well come out in the annual report. All the things are there in the annual report. I will definitely give this sample, this example to all other companies, if it was a little earlier in the month of, say June, July, I would have definitely come out with it, But
Ms. Patel, I think we've lost connectivity with Ms. Patel. We thank her for her views, and we move on to speaker number 14, Ashish Shankar Bansal, who is now logged in for the meeting. Mr. Bansal, kindly unmute your microphone, sir.
You can hear my voice, sir?
We can hear you, sir.
Respected Chairman and Board of Directors, first I thank for to connecting this HCM today. Please keep the speaker number on the screen so other shareholders know which number is going on. There are many meetings going on today. So the next speaker know my number is coming, will come or not. This take time or not. So we cannot ask again and again when my number is come. I missed my number because the internet connection is not working. Just, I have given a few questions by email. If you can reply us, I am thankful to you. What about the light issue? Last 2 years, you have mentioned we will bring the light issue, but you have not brought it. What the reason behind it? When you are bringing the light issue, we are waiting for that. Then thanks for sending the annual report of the annual report. Also, I request for the plant visit. We have not visited last 5 years. Before lockdown, we have visited your plant. Humble request to you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Bansal. With that, all shareholders who registered to speak at the AGM and did log in have been given an opportunity to express themselves, and I hand the proceedings back to our Chairman and Managing Director. Over to you, sir.
Dear shareholders, thank you for speaking at the AGM and raising so many important points for the discussions. As we prepare our response, a short film on BPCL will be played. Thank you.
लोग समझते हैं जीत एक ट्रिक होती है। जी नहीं, ये एक टेक्निक होती है। जीत परफॉर्मेंस का नया फॉर्मुलेशन होती है। बेहतर से बेहतरीन बनने के लिए खुद का नया वर्जन बनना होता है। नए पुराने सबकी उम्मीदों पर खरा उतरना होता है। दूर के सफर को खुशनुमा करना होता है। और ये सब एक चैलेंज होता है, क्योंकि जब कोई कहता है हमें बनना है नंबर 1, तो उसका मतलब होता है उसकी क्वालिटी में है दम और उसका परफॉर्मेंस है A1। फर्क इतना ही होता है हार और जीत में, जितना कुछ और या स्पीड में।
इसलिए कहता हूं, चुनो जीत को, चुनो स्पीड को।
इसकी यूनिक फ्रिक्शन मॉडिफाइड टेक्नोलॉजी बढ़ाए इंजन परफॉर्मेंस, दे बेटर माइलेज और स्मूदर ड्राइव।
स्पीड, हाई परफॉर्मेंस पेट्रोल फ्रॉम भारत पेट्रोलियम।
ये है मिस्टर राहुल,
नाम तो सुना ही होगा, पर हम इनकी गाड़ी, ये ना अपनी धुन में रहते हैं। देखना लास्ट मिनट ब्रेक मारेंगे, आउच। और यहाँ ये हमारे भाई साहब 40 के ऊपर नहीं जाएंगे, चाहे जो हो जाए।
जल्दी चल रहा है यार, कितनी बार बोलो जल्दी चल।
अब है इनका लंच टाइम। ये मुंह बना के ऑर्डर करेंगे वेज बिरयानी।
2 चिकन बिरयानी।
चिकन? अरे रुको तो सही।
कबाब में
टुडे इज ट्यूसडे।
चिकन कैंसिल, 2 वेज बिरयानी।
देखा। और इधर लगता है बाप बेटी में लड़ाई हुई है। ये गुस्से में रिवर्स करेगी और कहेगी मुझे आपसे बात नहीं करनी है।
मुझे आपसे बात नहीं करनी है।
पर ये बैड जोक मार के मना लेंगे।
आई एम वेरी वेरी सॉरी।
शी पापा।
सही में वेरी बैड जोक। ओहो मैच, ये तो देख के ही जाएंगे।
ग्रेट शॉट।
आपके सफर के साथ ही आपको सबसे ज्यादा जानते हैं, जैसे हम इनको और हमें भारत पेट्रोलियम।
यार राहुल, एक बात बताओ, तू हमेशा इसी पंप में आता है?
ये स्पेशल है, सिर्फ यहाँ मिलती है सही क्वांटिटी, सही क्वालिटी विद नेक्स्ट जेन टेक्नोलॉजी और थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा प्यार। भारत पेट्रोलियम का सेंट्रली मॉनिटर्ड प्योर फॉर श्योर नेक्स्ट जेन पंप, आपकी गाड़ी का मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल।
The food was yummy.
अभी तो सर्विसिंग कराई थी, पेट्रोल भी फुल है। यार ये फिर से प्रॉब्लम क्यों शुरू हो गई?
See? सौरभ ने अपने बच्चे को इंटरनेशनल स्कूल में भेजा है, हम भी अपने अर्जुन को भेजा।
यार अपने रेगुलर स्कूल में क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
इंटरनेशनल स्कूल में फ्यूचर ब्राइट है
ना, बजट भी तो टाइट है।
एक्सक्यूज मी, कभी इतना लॉजिकल डिस्कशन इंजन ऑयल के लिए भी किया है? इसीलिए ये हाल है।
आप मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल हो, आप ही बता दो।
मेरी गाड़ी के लिए सिर्फ मैक लुब्रिकेंट्स ही है मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल। सुनो, फैसला बच्चे की स्कूलिंग का हो या इंजन ऑयल, दोनों सोच समझ कर लेना। भारत पेट्रोलियम का मैक लुब्रिकेंट्स, आपकी गाड़ी का मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल।
यार अभी तो सर्विस करवाई थी, पेट्रोल भी डलवाया था, फिर से प्रॉब्लम शुरू।
यहाँ तेरी प्रॉब्लम, वहाँ मेरी शादी की प्रॉब्लम। किससे शादी करूँ?
किसी से भी कर ले यार। मतलब अमन इज हैंडसम बट राज इज रिच। हाँ,
प्यार पैसा नहीं दिखता है रिया।
प्यार से पेट भी नहीं भरता रिचा।
एक्सक्यूज मी, कभी इतना सोच विचार आपने इंजन ऑयल के लिए किया है? तभी तो
आप तो मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल हो, आप ही बता दो।
मेरी गाड़ी के लिए सिर्फ मैक लुब्रिकेंट्स ही है मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल। और हाँ, इंजन ऑयल और हस्बैंड दोनों सोच समझ कर सिलेक्ट करना। भारत पेट्रोलियम का मैक लुब्रिकेंट्स, आपकी गाड़ी का मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल।
ओए सेल्फ मार।
नहीं हो रहा पाजी।
सर्विस करा ली, डीजल भरवा लिया, फिर भी गाड़ी बंद पड़ गई।
बंद से याद आया, ये गोलू का ढाबा भी बंद हो गया।
बंद हो गया? अब चिकन कहाँ खाएंगे? सही स्वाद के बिना जिंदगी की गाड़ी कैसी चलेगी यार? अरे सर खा के।
कभी इतनी गंभीर चर्चा इंजन ऑयल के लिए की है? तभी तो ये हाल है।
आप तो मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल हो सर जी, आप ही बताओ सबसे चंगा इंजन ऑयल।
मेरी गाड़ी के लिए सिर्फ मैक लुब्रिकेंट्स ही है मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल। आगे धर्म का ढाबा है, वहाँ मिलेगा बेस्ट चिकन और मैक लुब्रिकेंट्स
बेस्ट इंजन ऑयल।
भारत पेट्रोलियम का मैक लुब्रिकेंट्स, आपकी गाड़ी का मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल।
ये है मिस्टर राहुल, नाम तो सुना ही होगा, और हम इनकी गाड़ी। ये ना अपनी धुन में रहते हैं, देखना लास्ट मिनट ब्रेक मारेंगे। आउच। और यहाँ ये हमारे भाई साहब 40 के ऊपर नहीं जाएंगे, चाहे जो हो जाए।
जल्दी चल रहा है यार, कितनी बार बोलूं जल्दी चल।
अब है इनका लंच टाइम। ये मुंह बना के ऑर्डर करेंगे वेज बिरयानी।
2 चिकन बिरयानी।
चिकन? अरे रुको तो सही।
कबाब में
टुडे इज ट्यूसडे।
चिकन कैंसिल, 2 वेज बिरयानी।
देखा? और इधर लगता है बाप बेटी में लड़ाई हुई है। ये गुस्से में रिवर्स करेगी और कहेगी मुझे आपसे बात नहीं करनी है।
मुझे आपसे बात नहीं करनी है।
पर ये बैड जोक मार के मना लेंगे।
आई एम वेरी वेरी सॉरी।
शी पापा।
सही में वेरी बैड जोक। ओहो मैच, ये तो देख के ही जाएंगे।
ग्रेट शॉट।
आपके सफर के साथ ही आपको सबसे ज्यादा जानते हैं, जैसे हम इनको और हमें भारत पेट्रोलियम।
यार राहुल, एक बात बताओ, तू हमेशा इसी पंप में आता है?
ये स्पेशल है, सिर्फ यहाँ मिलती है सही क्वांटिटी, सही क्वालिटी विद नेक्स्ट जेन टेक्नोलॉजी और थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा प्यार। भारत पेट्रोलियम का सेंट्रली मॉनिटर्ड प्योर फॉर श्योर नेक्स्ट जेन पंप, आपकी गाड़ी का मिस्टर डिपेंडेबल।
Good afternoon. Welcome back. Thank you for your participating questions. Some of the common questions we shall be replying now. Answers will be clubbed so that we cover as many questions as possible. If anybody still feels anything is left out, we can mail them the answers separately. One of the questions which came across mainly from all the participants was what the future plans for a company capex are and how this will increase our market share. So like we articulated, India has a primary vision of becoming a 30 trillion economy by 2047. If India needs to be a 30 trillion economy by 2047, the primary energy demand will quadruple at least 4 times. And if that 4 times it has to increase, the primary demand today is about 600 tons of oil equivalent, which will go up to 2,200 million tons of oil equivalent. So we believe strongly that we can participate in 7 to 10%, sorry, 7 to 10% of this demand, and there is a huge scope of it. So in our pursuit of this 7 to 10% of energy demand, we have articulated the first of the 5-year Project Aspire plans, where we plan to invest about 1,70,000 crores in various initiatives, largely being 75,000 crores will be in the refining sector. That includes a Bina Petchem plant. 32,000 crores will be in the upstream sector. 25,000 crores will be in the CGD business. And to start with, we'll make a humble beginning of 10,000 crores in the renewable sector. And in the renewable sector, we believe very strongly that we want to be about 2 gigawatts by 25 and 10 gigawatts by 2030. As and when we get good opportunities, we will be looking at inorganic as well as organic opportunities. We have a very healthy balance sheet, and we are net zero at the standalone zero net debt at the standalone level. I think this will give us a good strength to invest in these. So funding of these projects will be largely through internal resources and borrowed funds, both Indian and foreign borrowings. So this should largely take care of very comfortably our 1.7 lakh crore funding plans. And even at the end of the tenure, our debt levels will be about 1. So we are very, very comfortable, and we can look at other projects as well. The second question which was asked, many questions which were asked, was on the direct and indirect impact of prices on the company due to war, crude price fluctuating every month, and what's the impact. So as you are all aware, geopolitical issues increase the volatility of the crude prices. We don't look at it at a moment in time, we look at it over a period of time. So we take all necessary actions to make sure that the company's interest is taken care of and the impact on the company is minimal. Over a period of time, we are quite reasonably there. The third question, which was how much percentage of carbon have we reduced? It's very early days. We have begun our net zero initiative very seriously. We have stated that we will be net zero in scope 1 and scope 2 by 2040. A lot of work, preliminary work is happening. Technology is also nascent. There are certain specific steps where we can take net zero targets, but certain things, technology is also evolving. So as last year, we reduced about 376 TMT of carbon equivalents, and we are in process of doing many more. We have done many other initiatives like biofuel, EV charging, HSD energy conservation activities in the refining, and so many other initiatives are in the pipeline. We are on track to do it in 2040. Petchem progress, as we are all aware that Petchem, we have started with a big plant at Bina, which is about gross cost of 49,000 crores. The approval, the plant is supposed to be commissioned in the year 2028. May 28 is the earliest we plan to commission. The licenses for the project has already been finalized, and technology work is detail engineering work is in progress. Site work has also commenced. So we are on track on this project. Similarly, the polypropylene project in the Kochi refinery is also progressing. We have identified all the licenses, and the engineering work is in progress. As far as EVs are concerned, we have installed about 3135 EV charging stations, including 14 battery swapping stations across the country. This also includes about 900 fast charging stations for four-wheelers on 120 highway corridors, and around 106 two-wheeler fast charging stations covering the whole charging stations cover about 35,000 kilometers. We have plans to have an installation base of 7,000 in the near future. BPCL also has tie-ups with Tata Motors, MG Motors, Ola Electric, Hero MotoCorp, Ather Energy, Race Energy and Voltup for developing EV infrasystem. BPCL has planned to add another 3,500 charging stations on the highway. Highway as a strategy we have taken so that the whole range anxiety is minimized. The one question which came again and again was the reason for decrease in revenue and decrease in subsidy from state and central government. You must be aware, and you are already aware, that we have achieved a highest market sales volume of 51.04 MMT as against 48.92 MMT in the last year, which registers a growth of about 4.3%. The revenue has decreased largely due to reduction in prices in MSN, that is petrol and diesel. This has resulted in a reduction in the revenue. From 5,33 crores, it has come down to 5,07 crores approximately. Further, in 22-23, one-time grant of 5,500 crores for under recoveries from sale of domestic LPG was shown as subsidy from central, which is not there in 23-24. Female brand ambassador to encourage women empowerment, increase women participation in board. As far as female, we are looking at opportunities. If any good ambassador comes which fits into our strategy, we will consider them as appointing as brand. We are in discussions. Nothing has been firmed up. We have two brand ambassadors right now for Speed and for the Pure for Sure brand, that is Neeraj Chopra and Rahul Dravid. Female, we don't have. We were looking at Manu Baker, but that has been already. She has become a brand ambassador of another energy company. So choices are much limited. We are also looking at, like somebody suggested, that we can look at Para-Olympic. We actually employ people who are participating in the Para-Olympics. We have a couple of players whom we hope will get some medals this time at the Para-Olympics in Paris. As long as for women, we have about 10% of our staff is women in the company. We have very seriously consider them, we seriously treat them as leaders, and we also make opportunities for women to be in business. As far as board is concerned, right now board is is a selection done by the government, and so as and when any woman is eligible for appointment, she will be considered based on the process of the PESB. We also have exclusive women shifts in the refinery, which was a no-go area till now. So we have people who work in the refinery, and one entire shift is managed by women. And also, they have started to work in the night shift. So we ensure that all safety measures are provided to women, and they feel completely safe at women. Even for women, we also give home pickup and drop with lady cab drivers. CCTV cameras are installed across the premises. We have now we have 3 or 4 EDs. At the executive director, we have women, and we are soon hopeful that some of them will be on the board soon. CSR expenses was one of the questions asked. The company takes up CSR projects largely in 5 core thrust areas. They have health and sanitation, education, environmental sustainability, and skill development. Safety processes, we ensure that safety is paramount in all our operations. There is no compromise on safety. Regular governance processes, safety audits are conducted at all our locations, both by internal teams as well as external agencies. All mandatory compliances we have taken care of. Hazard identification risk assessment study is conducted at each RO for identification of risks from external adjacent superstructures like billboards and effects of natural disasters. Mitigation measures are being implemented to address the hazards and risk identified. That's about all the questions which were asked in general. We have discussed all the businesses, and the meetings is coming to a closure. Thank you once again for your questions and engagement. After e-voting is over, the consolidated voting results cast through remote e-voting and e-voting at AGM on all resolutions, once finalized, shall be communicated to the stock exchanges and also placed on the company's website within 48 hours of conclusion of this AGM. I would like to thank all the directors and members for attending this meeting. E-voting facility will be open now for 15 minutes. I therefore request the equity shareholders to cast their vote within the next 15 minutes. Thank you very much.
On behalf of all the members, I thank the Chairman and Managing Director, Shri G. Krishna Kumar, for conducting the proceedings of the meeting smoothly. Thank you, sir.